capitalism, ho! And with capitalism, ho, we're in here to play some Potionomics. You make potions. You have people around town to buy ingredients from or go out and to send into dungeons to grab ingredients that way. Multiple options, here we go. We start new game. Leveling up your heroes will give them better stats for adventuring. Wow, just like in normal level up RPGs. My dearest Sylvia, greetings from Rafta. Wow, look at that statue celebrating floating? Wait, it's floating. It's here on this charming island that I'll build my potions shop, fulfilling my lifelong dream. I hope that one day you'll be able to see it. I'm among the very first to set foot on the island since Maven the Witch Queen fell in battle. Her unsanctioned experiments made this land like no other. Who knows what riches await me? Love to your mother. Tell your father he still owes me money. Your uncle, Oswald. Imagine asking child. Hey, your dad owes me money, by the way. Bye. Next picture. Dearest niece, thank you for sending me your potion. Sadly, it must have spoiled in transit, unless you meant for it to taste like old cabbage. Oh no, my potion. Anyway, keep at it. It warms my heart to think you might follow in your old uncle's footsteps, as he's showing off his own potion shop, with his thumb partially obscuring his face. After mountains of paperwork and months of construction, my potions shop is finally a reality. We open our doors tomorrow. Wish me luck. Although, what could go wrong? Sincerely, Uncle Oswald. And again, his face obscured, but this time by a billion stamps. Sylvia, if you're reading this, it means I'm dead. Which isn't great. More to the point, it means I've died without an heir. I implore you, Sylvia, don't let this be the end of my shop. My dream. Come to Rafta. Accept your inheritance and show this town what our family is capable of achieving. You can do it. Dearly departed, Oswald. And we still don't get to see his face. Oh. Oh. Holy shit, Oswald was hot? If that postcard is him, maybe he's hot. We only get a little piece of him. So we know he's got a good-looking chin. No thanks, Uncle. Uncle just shoving this responsibility on us, dude. I need to know if he was hot. Well, unfortunately, unless we spend some time peeling off these stamps, we're not going to be able to find out. But, by the way, Tonixian, hello, welcome. I hope I said your name properly. He died because he set up his own death flag. Yeah, make sure you're careful of that. Don't accidentally stab down any death flags around you, just because you're just gonna increase your chance of going early. Sylvia, please accept our firm's condolences for the recent loss of your relation, Oswald. Per the terms of Oswald's will, you are the lawful recipient of his property on the island of Rafta. However, given the island's remote location and unusual history, such an inheritance must be claimed in person or else will be deemed forfeit. We hope that this inheritance offers some comfort in your time of mourning. Considering the significant sums your uncle borrowed from our establishment, it's certain to be an impressive piece of property. As Sylvia peeks out from behind the letter, wow, impressive! Impressive? Oh no. Also, why is it in 90% of these shop farm owner games, it's always a shop farm left to you by a family member? Again, I think it's an easy writing tactic, which I think I've said before, where if you are a person that just suddenly gets something given to you, it makes it really easy to write for and explain why you would have a potion shop, but know nothing about how to run one, because it's just suddenly given to you. And there is not nearly enough legalese in this letter. No. I want to see a game where you are thrust into it because you entered one of those spam mail sweepstakes. I feel like there's got to be at least one, right? It's a bit cliche at this point is all. You're not wrong, Ander. You're totally right. But that does go along with the fact that that is really easy to write for. So it makes it so a lot of people write it like that. Which then makes it so common, it becomes cliche. That facial expression is how women look at me. When the lady gets a good look at Goob. Oh. Oh. Okay, this place is, not all I hoped for. But this could still work. I can make this work. I just need to air it out a bit and chase off that bird I saw in the rafters. Good thing I've got a broom. Ooh, mysterious witch wandering in, and she's got a little bit of theme song music coming with her. If you were magic, do you think you'd be able to conjure sounds, conjure music? Would you walk around all the time playing music for yourself, like give yourself a little theme song to play? Forgive me for the intrusion. Huh? I wasn't expecting to have the opportunity to act on Oswald's will so soon. I'm Helena, and you're Sylvia, right? We have some business to discuss, but first, I should offer my condolences on the loss of your uncle. Where are the bonk emotes? We've got a spray emote. So, just spritz chat. Don't worry about it, Cole, but hello, welcome. Or get moderated. Use both of them. Constantly playing Claire de Lune near you. Yeah. I'm going to delay my footsteps by half a second. You throw your theme song out in front of you into, say, a shop that you're about to go buy some stuff in. You put your song in there first, and then you enter. Being able to, at a whim, conjure some kind of dramatic entrance with a symphony in the background when I enter an Arby's would be amazing. The main protagonist's eyes are wandering. Oh my god. Sylvia, her face is up here! Look, you can see Helena over here making proper eye contact, but Sylvia? Stop! We have some business to discuss. Oh, I read this line. Thanks, but I didn't really know him that well. All the same, it's a pity, particularly since he left behind such a substantial debt. As his designated heir, responsibility for that debt now falls to you. What? Really? I didn't know that's how it worked. But, I guess that's fine. I'll be making money now that I've got the shop. Excellent. Would you like to pay the full balance of 1 million golds now? As she pulls out her, I squint at the teeth, mimic briefcase? Is that a mimic, or is that just a decorated briefcase to make it look like it's got teeth? I'm a little bit concerned. Haha, good luck collecting. That's not actually how that works. Bye. Oh. What? I take it you'd prefer to set up a payment plan. But that's so much gold! You could build 5 shops with that much gold! What in the world did Oswald do with all of it? Mismanaged it. To judge by appearances, Helena says, looking around the shop in terrible condition. I have his contract right here, if you'd like to look it over. I'm squinting at the contract? I can't quite. She's holding it a few feet away from me and it's just normal writing letter size, so I can't quite make out what it says. The fine print is very fine. Squint more, lean. Oh! What did you just do? I'm the contract now? I'm surprised there's no voice acting. Feels like there should be. It does feel like it, I would agree. But, I'm okay with there not being any voice acting. That's just how it is sometimes. I think no voice acting at the least is better than bad voice acting. So if they had opted to get voice acting but couldn't quite afford it in their budget, and so they just got a bunch of very inexperienced cheap people, and so you had Helena over here coming in. I've invoked a soul binding, which transfers Oswald's rights and obligations onto you. Make your payments on time, and this shop is yours. See, and if it was read out like that the entire time, it would be a little bit of a no thank you. But Nix, hello, welcome. If someone dies in debt, the lender gets first access to everything of value in the inheritance, and then any debt left over is just gone. So the only reason to inherit the debt would be is if you wanted to keep the shop. So I could just say, hey, take shop, thank you. I guess it works a little bit differently in this wizarding world. That's not her voice! Goblin leaves. They should have hired Caco as Helena. Yeah, dude, what the heck? Default on the loan, however, and you forfeit the property, and you will be legally obligated to work for us until such a time as we deem your debt repaid. This is probably, like what Emily was saying, the reason why they make it so that the debt doesn't just hang around to get suddenly sprung on people, is so that you're just not, aha, surprise! Absolutely ruining somebody like this, or doing a sort of wiggles eyebrows. We get to decide when your debt is over. So she literally just cursed you extra legally. Can we shoot her in self-defense now? I mean, she is trespassing on my property. Yeah, I can see my broom back here in the background. We'll just whack her with that. Just whoosh, 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 and then she's dead. That sounds, bad. I'm confident that you have everything you need to succeed. In fact, here, I'll get you started. Sell me this old potion so I can be your first patron. It's technically the bank's property now, most likely. The Witch Bank. I think their scheme is that they're saying that I can take the shop. That way they can squeeze extra money out of me by working it instead. You know? Stack of papers in the background. Oh, death by 1,000 paper cuts. Not a bad idea. Alright, it's time to sell her the potion. Ugh. What are we gonna start with? Are we gonna flail? We're gonna blunder? I think we'll blunder our way through selling the potion. I think you'll think it, hang on. You know, okay, I'm gonna make another attempt, you know, cause it's a potion. Oh, I guess you knew that, though. You are the one who gave it to me. The potion's pretty good. Probably. There's my turn. That was all I drew. Uh-huh. The stress is getting to me. +40. Oh, no. I'm crying. I'm going to panic. I'm going to blank out. And I'm in great despair. That's all I've got. I end my turn. Ow! Blah, blah, blah. I'm too stressed to function. Help me. Well, I trust you'll get the hang of it. You have a full 10 days before your first payment is due. Me IRL. Goblin. Dude. Me too. And Wormy. Hello, welcome. Oh, this is that lesbian witch game, right? It is. Hello. Welcome. To be honest, I think the trick here is the MC said, "It's fine," when the lady said she owed all of her uncle's debt, so legally obligated under tricky witch logic. Sneaky. Dang witches over here. It's too bad Uncle Phil, or maybe it's a good thing Uncle Phil isn't here, because he would be shaking his fist and going like, "Ugh, witches!" Well, I trust you'll get the hang of it. You have a full 10 days before your first payment is due. I'll be seeing you, Sylvia. Good luck. Of course this would happen. I never should have come here. What am I going to do? Never agree to anything said by a witch, fae, etc. You never know. They are sneaky tricksters. A voice from above? Oh. Beep. Censored. Huh? This is the bird that I was referring to earlier. Oh, my hip. I mean, hoot hoot. I'm looking at the look of this owl, and I'm thinking back to Uncle Oswald. This is totally my uncle, isn't it? Oh, cue laugh track! Dude. I've got you covered. There it is. The laugh track. And Cole, did I say hello? Said hello, right? Hi, hello. Can we ask it how long it takes to get to the center of a lollipop? Dude, Willie, be polite. I mean, hoot hoot. I heard that. Well, you can say hello 2 times. Well, I guess that's what I've done. I heard that. You can talk. Well, of course I can talk. You must be new here. This is Rafta, where the strange is commonplace and the birds are chatty. No! Gooblin's jealous of Cole's second hello. Don't worry, Gooblin. Hello, welcome. Hi, Gooblin. Hey. Only I get 2 hellos. It's in the contract. Dude, but I've given you theme songs even for hello. And what are the property laws like in Rafta? Because I'm pretty sure you're trespassing. Can I get a second hello? Frick? Hello, welcome. I live here, actually. If you can call it living. Eating scraps, hiding in the shadows. What, you live here? In the shop? I didn't know Uncle Oswald had a pet. Caco, can I get 2 goodbyes later instead? If you remind me, Emily, sure. I can give you 2 goodbyes. Hey, why not? Oh, and did he never mention me? How strange. Perhaps he was, just so embarrassed to admit how, integral I was to his shop, you know? Can I get a second hello with a funny accent?
Why, hello, Nix. Hi.
Does that qualify? Does that qualify as a funny accent? Yes, that's it. Why, in fact, I was the brains of this whole operation. My name is, Owl. Yeah, Owl. Owl? Really? Well, I guess Uncle Oswald was a first idea, best idea kind of guy. Okay, note. Oswald. O. W. L. Uncle Oswald. More like Uncle Owlswald. See? Yeah, it even has the mustache! There's no way this is not the uncle. This is the uncle. We've got our uncle here helping us along the way of managing our potion shop, and Sylvia doesn't even realize. Oswald was hot, the owl is not. Are you sure about that? Objection! Anyway, Owl, it was nice meeting you and all, but I'm getting on the first boat out of here. Did someone say Uncle Phil? Phil! I just referenced you earlier. Hi there, Phil. We're playing a witch game, which means it's your time to shine. No. You don't want to do that. I saw what happened. That lawyer's soul binding means she'll be able to track you to the ends of the globe. Miss a single payment, and you'll find yourself toiling away for untold years, chained to a cubicle until you've worked off your debt. What? There's no way I can make enough by selling potions. Maybe not through the traditional route, but you've arrived at a fortuitous time because the black market of potions has recently opened up, and all you have to do is make slightly less than legal potions, and then you too can make bank. There are 5 competitions. Oh, okay, we're doing competitions then. Taking place over the next 50 days, a series of contests in which local merchants will go head-to-head in tournaments of artistry and salesmanship. Ah, the merchant games, huh? Look, I have information on the first competition right here. Da-da-da-la. You see, the initial prize money will cover your first payment handily. Looks like our first win up here in the top right, 10K. But the total winning prize, $1 million? How convenient. The exact amount for our debt. Can I get a charisma potion? Yes, but you're gonna have to pay. You'll simply have to make a few specific potions in advance. Those are what you'll be judged on. Win the first competition, and you automatically qualify for the next one, for which the prizes will be even better. And just look at that juicy grand prize. Win all 5 competitions, and you'll have the money you need to get that debt collector off your back for good. You really think I've got a shot at this? Probably. I mean, it is your only hope. And I'm willing to help. Brains of the operation, remember? I know a thing or two. Well, alright then. What are we waiting for? Let's do it. You and me, Owl. We're gonna win those competitions. Let's brew some potions. Yeah, let's make money. Let's do some Potionomics! Dude! That's it! That's the name of the game! We got it! We're in! We don't need to play anymore! We've said it! That's all that matters! Is the title drop! Roll credits, baby! Woo! Only hope, didn't we talk about an earlier payment plan? Hey, but that would take a long time, and this is a speed run of completing the debt, so, yeah. Let's do it, you and me, Owl. Oh my god. Oh boy. I think you mean Hoot. Or, I guess it is just Who, because he's an owl! Whoo! Boy. We did it! We're heroes! Yay! A potion a day keeps the healer away. A new study has highlighted the benefits of daily health potion use and shoring up body's natural defenses, so value has increased on health potions. I see you cleaned the place up a bit. Nicely done. Now the real work can begin. We need to craft some potions. Let's head over to the cauldron and get brewing. Alright, I click the brew option. Here we are, making a potion. Your uncle left a handful of ingredients behind. We'll have to make do with those for now. I assume you know your way around a cauldron? You went to school for this, after all. I did. Well, I learned how to make pretty much any potion you can think of. There's just one problem. I'm not actually fully licensed yet. That means our potion shop is an unlicensed potion shop. Uh-oh. What? Don't blame me, the regulations are intense. I have to prove I can handle the basic stuff before they'll let me brew more advanced potions. Oi, you got a license for those potions? Help. You got a license for that cauldron? Oh my god, she's committing crimes? Love her. See, I got the first stamp when I graduated. To get the next one, I have to put in a lot of hours at the cauldron. Well, you'll certainly get your hours. Starting now, in fact. Oh, right. My first professional brew. I'd better go over my notes from college just to be safe. Da-da-la! Look at that one. As you're referring here to the chibi art is much better than the 3D ones. Is this the chibi art you're talking about right here? Do you think it should have been this the entire game instead? Potion crafting is the art of brewing a whole catalog of drinkable liquids with a variety of magical effects. A potion requires a minimum of 2 different magic-infused ingredients to be combined and heated in a cauldron. Every ingredient contains 1 or more color-coded and letter-assigned magimins. A, B, C, D, E. Oh yes, the mighty Magimin. Where would we be without it? Wherever magic has left its mark upon the world, there you will find Magimins. Magical creatures, magical plants, even the rocks of this supernatural island contain this critical alchemical compound. And hello there, the Red Burning King. Welcome, hi, hello. Heating an ingredient releases the Magimins contained within it, thus infusing your potions with the very essence of magic. For that reason, a potion's specific recipe is best thought of as a specific combination of Magimins. The ingredient is only the vessel. The Magimins they contain will determine what kind of potion is created. This is kind of like that Alchemy Garden game we played too. It had different kinds of ingredient types associated with it, and then we just had to throw them in a pot and boom, there was a potion. I do not like the word Magimin. Well, we'll just throw it and call them letters instead. The different magical letters. The magical alphabet? Ratios are important too. If your balance of Magimins is out of whack, the resulting potion will be less valuable. It sounds like a lot, but it's simple once you get the hang of it. Okay, one step at a time. Gotta put ingredients into the cauldron to make a potion. Duh. Can't go wrong with health potions. And I have that recipe memorized. I love how smug she looks up here. She's like, yeah, I have the health potion memorized. Health potions require a combination of red and green Magimins. Some fey berries and mandrake root should do the trick. In order to add the potion, you can see me up there doing some math to determine the ratios. That's everything we need. Let's get the lid on and set it to brew. Da-da-da-da. We're brewing. All right, nothing left to do but let it cook. Which means we can go ahead and head back. Maybe open up our shop? Do we have anything pre-brewed that we could sell? Your potions should be ready in the afternoon. In the meantime, I have some old ones in our inventory. All right, we've got it covered then. We can sell while we wait for our new potions to brew up. Thank you, Owl, I say, grabbing the potions away, arranging them up on my shelf right here. These old health potions won't set the world on fire, but if nothing else, selling them will be good practice for you. Put them on a shelf now. Once that's done, they'll be available for sale when we open the shop. And we can also get a little peek to see how much our potions are worth. And they're all green, indicating they have a slight price increase. Because we did have that special event happening today with HP pots. I should mention, the shelf on which you put a potion will have effect on the value. These shelves are underwhelming, but we can invest in better ones later. Set the world on fire? Are they quoting All-Star on purpose? They're probably quoting many things on purpose that just kind of slide through. Because undoubtedly, there is going to be a reference to your strongest potions, please. That's going to happen at some point. It's guaranteed. I open the shop. Okay, hopefully this goes better than yesterday. It will. It has to. Just keep the basics in mind and you'll be fine. So, then we have got haggling. I'm going to go ahead and just skip this through because I already know how it's done. You haggle with customers. You want to use best strategy. We need to increase their increase, but they've only got so much patience over here. Make them impatient and they'll just leave. But they also have strategies of their own, so don't get too stressed out by them. Be careful, be careful. And then we've got peppy customer coming on in. Good morning, let's get this day started. And so we've got our first set of cards, with it railroading me into what I should be playing, because see this set 'em up card? It's an opener, so you want to play this first. It gives an extra boost. And now that I have used that, reeling in their attention, boom, that is an extra increase on their interest. And since that's all I can do, with increasing the interest, we'll end with bracing ourselves. It's going to give us 2 shield, and so when she casts her 2 stress, we will be blocking it with our shield. When I came in, I thought the potions would be super cheap. Oh no, that's gonna keep me up tonight. It's stressing me out. Good thing I had my guard up, otherwise I'd be stressed. So now we want to wrap up. Really, what would be truly ideal is if I did some more setting up over here, because I do still have 5 patience remaining, but the game is forcing me to play particular cards, so I'm closing it out, raising the interest by 9, and ending the sale. She takes our potion, purchasing it, and leaving. Locked in by the tutorial. Yeah, I wave to her. Next customer coming in, he's a friendly artisan. He's excited, he's ready, he wants to buy my potion. So, we do not have that set 'em up card. I could think though first. I guess if I play this card, my next one would probably not count as an opener. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reel them in a bunch. Leave it there. He is going to stress me out, but I don't think it's going to add on any extra patience decrease. So we lose 1. 6 patience by him. Now our options, since we can set them up right off the bat, we will do so. That's going to increase, applying set them up, which you can see increase interest applied by reel them in by 20%. We're going to attempt. We just instead get 2 thought cards. Nope. We don't want to play anything else though, because ending the turn here is going to give us 2 extra stress. We are attempting here to nab us a close it out card. That doesn't take any patience to use. Unfortunately, we didn't even get him leveled up to the next level. That's a shame. Oh well. Last customer. Oh no, he's gloomy. I had a dream this place was condemned. Calm down, gloomy craftsman, it's okay. No set 'em up card though. So we'll just go ahead and reel him in. And then we're going to brace ourselves for whatever stress he's trying to give us this turn. Sad man. Yeah, he's looking at the price and is like, oh geez, that sure is expensive. But now we can set him up. Getting a little bit extra interest. Getting a little bit more extra interest. And then we're just going to go ahead and close them out at that point. Well, alright then. And there he goes. That's all of them, for now. That didn't go so badly. Yes, it's clear your haggling skills are already improving. But if I could offer a small suggestion, in a negotiation, sometimes the best move is to make the move you haven't thought about yet. When you don't like your options, take a moment and scheme your way to a better path. The animations on all of the game models are so snappy. It really is. The animation for this game, the models too, are really nice. I really like it. Rip off, Queen? Are you just saying that because I'm scheming and making the potions more expensive when they bring up, they're like, hey, this potion's only worth 10 coins, can I buy it? And then we rub our hands together and say, but what, you really should pay 15 coins for this potion, you know? It's a pretty great potion. And then you leave paying 20 instead. I can be a little diabolical when I have to be, you know, just a little bit devious, a little bit underhanded perhaps, just a little bit of villainy every now and then, if it makes me some extra coin. I'll look forward to seeing it in action, but that's enough of a break for now. Wait, that was a break? Come on now, back to work. A conversation was it? Was our break? Oh.
Actually, this potion was once touched by a fairy, and it's limited edition.
Well, I have to pay 20 extra coin for it in that case. And here we go. We bottled up our potions, which made it to 4 stars, so it's worth 39 coins today. Just the cost of doing business, just like little business people paint scrab. I love that little guy. That's the first batch done. Why not make some more for the night shift? Let's diversify your offerings though. You never know what will be in demand. Mana potions require green and yellow magimans. I think I have the proper ingredients lying around. Ding ding! A mandrake root and a sack of slime. Just, you know, bagged slime. Think of it kind of like bagged milk over here, you know? Pop a straw in and take a little sip. Perfect! Let's make those mana potions.
We put in the mandrake roots, getting us an even level for the mana.
I love me some sack slime. Dude, take a little sippy of bagged slime. It's delicious. It comes in green flavor. And Gritty, hello, welcome. Fuel. When added to your cauldron's fire, it will reduce the amount of time it takes to brew a potion. You can feed up to 3 pieces of fuel to the fire to really boost that brewing speed. Be on the lookout for different types of fuel from different areas of the island. Not all fuel is created equal. I think there's a little bit of hay left. Go ahead and feed it to the fire. Okay, look, he gave me a bundle. Or we found a bundle just lying around, so instead of taking 3 time slots, it's only going to take 2. Speed up the brewing process. Great. Now we can open the shop for the afternoon to sell the health potions you brewed this morning.
I only know of regular and premium fuel.
I think hay would count as regular fuel. Is this slime living or like Nickelodeon stuff? No? They did have faces on them. So, I maybe kind of lean towards living? Only got 2 potions to sell, but I guess here we go. I opened the shop for them. Tomorrow potion crafting, ahoy! Picky artisan. Look at his braid over here. Look at his hat. This is why his head is leaning back so far, is because he's got his hat so far tilted forward, he has to angle his head super far back in order to actually see people. Otherwise, he would just be staring at his hat brim. This one might work for me, but I'm not entirely sold yet. I'm going to start, guess, by just reeling them in and then bracing ourselves. And then we'll end turn. We don't want to close it out immediately. We want to get, or attempt to build up his interest a little bit more. I can see you're in a hurry. Great. Now I've got, god dang, 3 set 'em up cards over here. Guess we'll go ahead and use one of them. I think bracing yourself for the shield is only for any stress damage the customer would be dealing us, and since it looks like he's just gonna devalue my potion, we're going to end our turn here. Because with having 3 patients, we can potentially use a card. God dang it. It didn't give us a close the deal card, unfortunately. And I believe those better interest cards cost 2 time apiece, so even if I used a Think Sylvia Think card, we wouldn't be able to use it, because then we would be out of time, out of patience. So we'll use Set Them Up to just gain a little tiny amount of interest, just to barely level up there, and then we'll close the deal to sell the potion. Come back soon. I wave, they leave. Oh no! Robin Hood stubbed his toe! He's been down on his luck. He's been trying to rob the rich to give to the poor, but he's been having a hard day today, okay? Sometimes Robin Hood even struggles, you know? Oh jeez, dude. Gonna set him up. We don't want to close it out immediately. And I think Think Sylvia Think, which would take 1 time unit, isn't worth it. We're just going to end our turn. He's sad about how he doesn't even have enough. And he's got a shield up, so we can't even build up any interest on him right now. We still also did not get any more. Okay, we did work through his shield. I'm going to end the turn again. Maybe we'll get some more interest cards. I'm not getting very good drawing RNG. Any of them? Aha! Yes! Reel them in! Level them up! But nothing else. The only other ones are Brace Yourself and Thinking, and our turn ending is going to cost 4, so we close it out. Getting a final little extra interest boost, and then they leave. Thanks, come again! Whew, that's all of them for now. Nice job. Now don't forget those mana potions. There's still time to sell them before the day is over. Is there? Alright, let's go bottle up those potions then. Only 4 stars still, though. Still not enough ingredients to get enough to level it up to that big 5-star grouping. And he's going to give us some more ingredients. That way we can brew... Oh. Oh no. Look at this slime. We had smiley-faced green slime before, but the sack of hive slime, it's not very happy. There's also apparently 2 in there, and they're both upset. They're little like carrot sign mouths. Oh, jeez. And now we can make some real potions, because I guess the potions before were just fake. Pretend potions. Is that even? That is even. And it is forcing me to put in some of our fuel, because I can see down here otherwise it says, excuse me, no, you can't just brew it as is. You have to add in the hay before we're going to let you. This batch will brew overnight. Alright, bye! Back to the shop. You can't see me, but I'm doing some cartwheels back over between my pot. Over back behind the counter. Wait. Hang on, I need to actually arrange my potions. Imagine trying to open up shop before you actually have any of your potions out available to be sold. I open the shop now. Alright, perfect. We can properly set them up at the very start here. Might as well brace ourselves so we don't get that stress damage, and we will end our turn. Hoping to get this, the Reel-em-in card, please. It has been hating drawing it. For a second, I thought I wasn't gonna get it again. There's not really huge purpose to playing this one this time because we're going to use up our buff for Reel-em-in anyway. Real trick is we're just going to reel them in and then end our turn not using any extra time units. Don't get me wrong, it is pretty nice. Well, I can't bear to fleece you now! Aha. Aha! We've even got the full combo. We set them up. We then reel them in. And then we close it out. Oh, wow, you're pretty good. Imagine then too as a customer saying, you're pretty good at this, as they just keep having the potion become more and more expensive on themselves. I love Peppy customer. She's so excited. You're really good! Wow, like a pro! A pig combo? I like thinking of it as a pig combo instead. We don't get the reel-em-in cards a lot. They're pretty stingy with those. I'm gonna go ahead and use them, but not the Think Sylvia Think. I don't think it's worth it to use that card right up front like that. Feels like a waste of a time. Unless I could use it and get that opener card, but otherwise it's kind of like, raise interest, and then we close it out. Look at that. Highly interested. Extremely high increase. Charging them 45% more than normal. A commoner? Oh yeah, we are a good, like a brand sparkly new potion shop. We can't expect somebody more than just a commoner, you know? I think I could get the hang of all of this. Huh? Hey, what's the big idea? You can't set up a shop here. What? Sure I can. I live here. What? Are you invoking squatters' rights? Because, I've got dibs. I've been kicking back in this trash heap for weeks now. You didn't clean up that weird-looking mildew in the corner, did you? I was saving that for later. I think there's been some mistake. My name's Sylvia, and I've just inherited this place. Witches! What? Come on, dude, but this witch has a big orb with them. Huh. Just when you're sure you know a condemned building when you see it. But maybe your arrival isn't all bad news. You're obviously some kind of potions witch. Bowling ball witch! What you don't see is the 3 holes in the back side of it. This isn't actually a fancy fortune-telling orb or anything. No, it's just a big bowling ball. And hello there, Faux Romano. Hey, welcome. She's not even pondering it, dude. As it happens, I've got a semi-legitimate business selling all sorts of magical ingredients. You know, like the kind of stuff you'd use to make potions. You should kick some business my way. Sure! I love working with people. Sure thing. I'm going to need ingredients before long, after all. Oh look, they're happy. It gave them little sparkles. And now when it's time to buy, you'll think of me, Quinn. I call that move planting the seed. Feel free to use it in your own hustle. Da-da-da-da. So now I got some new cards that I can play. Thanks to Quinn. Which means I've got both Scheme and Plant the Seed that I've gotten that I haven't put into my deck. You know, I think I will use that. That's not a bad idea. You know? But where can I find your shop? Well, it's hard to miss. Just go outside and look up. Pardon? Well, I'm excited to get to know you, Quinn. Look, oh boy, I'm excited to get to know you. Maybe we can hang out. Dude, we could be friends with Quinn. Not really big on hanging out. Embarrassed. Look, see? They liked it. They're trying to, like, I don't know about hanging out, but I don't know. Maybe I could make an exception for you. Either way, I'll see you around. Unless that weird mildew gets you first. I thought you were saving that though, Quinn. Do you want me to bottle up that weird mildew for you? And there we go! First day done. And we can also see the potions that are wanted for the competition day. A common health potion, a common fire tonic, and a common mana potion. All of which should be at least 3 stars of quality. And there we go. A day pulled aside. Just gotta take this one day at a time. Huh? Oh! Oh, someone else new! Novice hero? Oh, wow! Is this an actual potion shop? Oh, I could have sworn it was all boarded up just the other day, and now, potions! Yeah, pardon the mess. I'm working to get the place set up and running again. Well, I'm impressed. You must know what you're doing. That's, really very kind of you. The truth is I'm new to town and new to running a shop. I'm sort of figuring it out as I go. Really? I'm new here too. My name's Mint, and I just got to town a few days ago. Their shield looks like a barrel top. Flattery? They must want something. Welly, some people are just nice, okay? The facial animations are completely precious. I know. Like, look at her face. Mint, I love you. I'm Sylvia, resident potions witch. And by resident, I mean I literally live here. I'm too jaded to believe that. Willie, no. Oh, thank you for the bits, Lulu.
Lulu walks into stream with a comically large sack woven on the front is a single word wave. She walks up to Mint, sets the bag down, sets her in, and walks off, Mint in hand, smiling wide.
Emmy? Emmy. You can't just claim all of them. You can't do this. The bag only has so many slots in it, okay? But hello. Hi. Welcome, Emmy. Mint, a plant, and Sylvia, almost salvia, another plant. They did what now? Why, Emmy grabbed Mint and put her into her waifu bag. But Emmy just can't have all the wives, you know? It's not fair to the rest of us. But hungry. Welcome. Hello. Hi. Yes, I can. Stop it. No, you can't. It's seriously so good to meet you, Sylvia. Now I have to ask, does Foster the Formidable ever shop here? Or Dox the Defenstrator? Wait, Dox? Don't dox them. And Skelebra, hello, welcome. That bag has no holes, they will die! Oh no! We don't want to tell. Mint is clearly very into the heroes. Probably shouldn't tell her that the heroes are overrated. I say instead, that would be a huge honor. Wow, that would be a huge honor, but I'm not sure I'd recognize them. I'm not exactly up and up on the heroes of the day. Oh, you didn't have posters of them in your bedroom when you were little? Oh, I guess that was just me. Oh, I might be a bit of a fangirl. To be honest, I've been geeking out pretty much non-stop since I got here. Big blush. I mean, this island has a lot of historical significance for the Heroes Guild. This is where they defeated Maven, the Witch Queen of Rafta. She's such a fucking cutie, I know. Look at her. Of course, the fallout from that battle left the island uninhabitable for a while. But the whole place is rebuilding now, and that includes the local chapter of the guild. They've put out a call for new recruits. Well, I'm not cut out for hearing, but hey, Mint over here, hell yeah, she's got the muscles to be a hero. Well, you've got the muscles to be a hero. Ever thought about joining? Oh, thanks. I do work out. Chat. She works out. And as a matter of fact, joining up is exactly why I came to Rafta. I answered the call. Hey, that's great. Congrats on the new gig. Thanks, but I'm only a provisional member for now. They've got me running odd jobs for the XP. Oh, that's slang for experience. Mint is like an unpaid intern over here. She's getting paid for exposure. She's an artist whose commissioner says, why should I pay you? You like what you're doing. You don't need money because you enjoy it. Why would you need cash dollar when you just like what you're doing, you know? Satisfying? Fulfilling? Doesn't matter. That's all you need in life. Oh god, she is an Isekai protag looking for an adventurer's guild. You're right. If I was the shopkeeper, I'd squash that level 1 hero immediately before she grows up and becomes a detriment to my plans. No. Wrong way, Gooblin. As the shop owner, you need ingredients still. You have to use Mint to your advantage in order for her to go out and gather you ingredients for free, like she says. Getting it for the experience, we just say, hey, we'll just give you a couple of potions, not really pay you much of anything, you know, give you low cost amounts, and you can just give me the ingredients you find, thank you. Oh my god, I just realized the game is a portmanteau of potion and economics because you sell shit. I'm so fucking dense. Then you even missed it when Sylvia had screamed out, it's like Potionomics. She was also emphasizing it there at that point too. Oh, Welly. I didn't get it! I put my hand on Welly's shoulder as I just shake my head back and forth. Oh, Welly. You sweet boy. Any day now, I'll be ready for proper adventures outside of town. Ooh. After all, there's a whole island out there teeming with mystery and danger. And potions and ingredients, of course. But swing by the guild hall if you're ever looking for loot. I could help you out for a small fee. Emphasis on small. We don't pay her a lot. Sounds promising. Thanks for the tip. No sweat, Sylvia. I know we just met, but I'm already rooting for you. Mint. Mint, please. Exploit her for free herbs! Yes! Yes! That's going to work in your favor, I bet. Evoke sympathy in your customers, and they'll be more likely to cut you some slack. Wait, basically persuade them to get to go easy on you? Oh, but look at Mint here. She places shoulder on you, chat. As you weep and go, oh my god, I can't believe Mint is giving me sympathy. Oh, Mint, oh heck, oh jeez. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Gaslight them for free shit. Oh. Then I have a feeling you're gonna do great. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some fetch quests to tackle. Oh no, poor Mint. Mint just wants to go out on adventures and she's doing fetch quests. You wouldn't believe how often people in this town misplace family heirlooms. Wait.
Fetch this, Pants
Grab. Peacemaker, no! Alright, we've got 2 events. We've got one that is increasing the value for fire tonics, and we've got an increase in customers. Thanks to Celebrity Crush from following rumors that celebrity bard Xydriel has relocated to Rafta. Townsfolk are taking to the streets in hopes of a sighting. Start the day. Pants grab is always funny. Really, what makes it better is honestly just the fact that it's business people. If it wasn't business people, it would take down from the pants grab quality.
I work in the guild, and I'm only sending her on annoying fetch quests and escort quests where the NPC walks faster than you run, but walk slower than you run.
You work them down with the fetch quests and escort quests. That way when you give them the monster kill quests, they're way more desperate for it and are willing to accept a lower reward just to get something different. Maybe we can get more customers by this pants grab. God dang it. Oh yes, the business people saying hi. Of course, of course. First, we start by bottling up our potions. Superb! This potion is garbage! It's only 2 stars! What the heck? That's not a superb brew, that's trash. As you decide what potions you're going to make, reference your recipe book. Throwing things into a cauldron and seeing what comes out is all well and good, but planning things out can give you an edge when reacting to the market. So if we look over here at the recipe, we can see what potions we're able to make. Potions, tonic, enhancers, and cures. Cures, avoiding toxic lifestyle here for sales pitch. Don't care about this. The second one, the adventure effects, means that when I go down to do adventuring with Mint, she can take advantage of the potions in different ways. So this poison cure will make it so she can overcome poison hazards. An enhancer increases the chance that your hero will retrieve extra loot. Tonics, reducing damage done by fire-type monsters. And then health potion is just, extra HP. Mana potion is some extra mana boost. I think of it kind of like energy when they're going adventuring. Bottling up your rage! The mana potion, or are you thinking about a fire tonic we're going to bottle? We can't brew anything right now, though, because we are out of ingredients now. So, the first thing we're going to do, rather than arranging potions and selling stuff, we're going to take our potions, and we're going to go travel into town. We're going to start by heading over here to Mint. That way we can send her off to go adventuring. Thank God I'm full of rage, but completely Billy Corgan free. Fuck that guy. Is this a reference to despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage, and is Billy Corgan a musician in it? Is this the reference happening here? Date marry the person who gives you the best economic benefits, no love. Hey, Skelebra. Thinking like a real business person over here, huh? Only business relationships. Billy was from the Smashing Pumpkins, yes. He's the singer, and he sucks! Violent transphobe type guy. That is unfortunate. This is why you quietly hope. Or, what do you hope? Do you hope for somebody where you might look at the song and be like, I love that song, and then you find out the guy is terrible, transphobe, and then do you say, I'm glad I know, that way I know to avoid him in the future? Or do you say, I wish I didn't know, that way you could just live in blissful innocence, and then he could just keep it to himself the entire time? I don't know. You can drop on me anytime. Oh heck, oh jeezement. And now, Emmy, redeeming chat reward. Give me just a moment where I add calm. You've been invited to a rat's dance. Dance, dance, dance. Rats. Oh, I could have done that. It's been too long. Welly's just forgotten that he's allowed to do it too. We will complete that request. Add what? Exclamation point rats. My highlight lights aren't set up yet. That's okay. That's okay. I like then Sir Peacemaker checks his command. What was our previous command even? Well, it's gonna need to check it. Poggers? Was Poggers the last one? Remove. If I can remember the command. Remove Poggers. I don't think that is the Delcom. Thank you. Delcom. Oh, and then Welly puts it in. Thank you, Welly. Thank you.
Rat goes like this. Well, look at them go. The little guy just wiggling his little tiny arms around, doing little tappies with his feet. Just tap, 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 tap. Oh, it's adorable.
Hi, Sylvia. I'm so glad you decided to drop in on me. What do you think of the guild hall? Oh, isn't it amazing? There's a lot more taxidermy than I expected. You can see it there in the background. Yeah, heroes love their trophies. Maybe I'll be contributing one soon. Yeah, right, Mint. You're new. It's going to be a little while before you get anything that's going to be worthwhile to hang up on the walls. Mint, hurry, hit on her and get closer to get her love. Because of this, I've been approved to go adventuring. Yes, the training wheels are coming off. You should send me out sometime. I promise I'd bring back some great loot for you. How does that work exactly? I can tell you all about it. I just had my orientation and I took detailed notes in my dedicated, color-coded adventuring binder. Sounds complicated. I say as a shopkeeper, so it sounds like something I would technically be doing in order to keep track of my stock and profits, but okay. No, I'm just a nerd for this stuff. It's actually a pretty simple system. Start by choosing which area you want me to explore. The farther I get into that area, the more loot I'll bring back. Providing me with potions is totally optional, but the right potion could help me get farther, or might help me find better spoils. Every potion has its uses, but health potions and mana potions are by far the most important. Health potions help me withstand damage, and mana potions power my attacks, allowing me to fight way past monsters. However, there's a limit to how many potions I can drink at a time. All that magic can really mess with a person's stomach. Oh, and don't forget there's a fee every time you send me out. Those are set by the guild. Uh-huh. Probably shortchanging them. That's about it. Consider me on call. Honestly, I can't get out there soon enough. And Prowler, hello, welcome. Potions are the fastest way to get better and get rich in this godforsaken world. It all comes back to potions, doesn't it? She's passionate to an almost disturbing degree. She's just high energy, passionate, dedicated, excited, and happy. She's precious and I won't let you badmouth her! Come on, look at Mint. She's endearing. Potions enthusiast, she's just a little cutie. Oh, and Grav! Hello, hi, welcome! Oh, they also gave us a goodie bag of health and mana potions for new recruits. Let's use them on my first adventure. 3 health, 3 mana. Which means since she can only drink 4 at a time, she's not going to be able to use all of them. Health potions to patch me up and mana potions to get me to the finish line. Let's use them both. And, hey, thanks for the support, Sylvia. It means a lot. And... dang it. Okay, and now you can see we have some additional options beyond just adventuring, which would be hanging out, spend some time together to strengthen your relationship and lower some stress. And we can also give gifts. Give an ingredient as a gift to strengthen your relationship. So probably depending on the character we've got, different ingredients they're going to like different amounts. Romance her right fucking now. We don't want to do it right now, though. We don't have anything brewing. We want to wait to use up our time points, because you can see this is going to take 1 clock of time in order to do some bushwhacking with her. So we're going to wait on that, and we're doing adventuring. Hello? Okay, I don't know why it wasn't letting me click there for a minute, but we're doing adventuring now. Bushwhacking? I mean, that's what they called it. Okay, so if we send her out with a singular HP potion and 2 mana potions, we can test to see about how far she'll make it. And it looks like she's not going to actually be able to kill the boss if she only has 1 health potion, so we're going to want to give her a second one. And I'm also kind of double checking prices here. 1 common mana potion is 57 coin. And then 2 of these minor potions would only be 40 coin. So it's better to use 2 small mana potions in this case rather than 1 of our commons. So as we click the test button again, and she works her way through, bang, now she's able to get them all. I'm going to dominate out there. Yeah, go dominate, Mint. Alright. And now we can go. You can see that now Mint, since she's out adventuring, no longer appears here. So now we're going to go over so we can talk to Quinn. Alright. Quinn. Hello. Ingredient vendor. And now we could hang out with Quinn. And then on the map, Mint would be back, and then we could go talk to Mint. But, again, still is the case, we do want to start brewing some potions here. I love the hat. I do too. Their huge hat with big eye and 2 little stem pieces coming off of it are excellent. It's very good. Can we smooch any of the girls? Yes, we can. But it takes a while. You have to build up your relationship first, you know? We're now going into the shop. We want to buy some ingredients since we're all out. Give me all of them, in fact. All 40 berries. All 40... As I say 40. I said 40 because that's the cost of them. All 10. And then all 10... Oh. Here I made a comment about that other slime, the one with the 2 faces on it, the hive slime being unhappy, and how this one was happy. I misremembered. This slime bag is also unhappy. I buy them. Thanks, Quinn. I'll see you around, We head back home. Ooh, release me from this sack. Looks more neutral. John, do you just frown all the time? Are you saying it looks neutral because you're just frowning as your neutral expression? As then somebody slaps you on the back, looks you directly in the eyes and says, "Hey, you should smile more." And then you're like, dude, what the hell? As Owl is talking to us and we just kind of disregard them, I push Owl over onto the ground, not actually being able to skip this. There we go. Now we can do some potion brewing. I'm going to brew some health potions. That way we're able to send Mint out. Since we used 2 health potions and 2 mana potions. And since we do still have some mana potions on supply, I think we'll go ahead and use Make Up some health potions, which is at 1A and 1B. 1, 2. We can only put 4 ingredients in at a time, though. As you can see, right here indicates how much we're able to put into this current pot. We can only have 4 ingredients at a time. We can only have 3 types of fuel at a time. And we can only have a measurement amount of up to 75. So this is all we can do really right now. I brew the health potions. My mouth just kind of naturally curves down. Back in high school, a billion years ago, in my dance class, there was this one girl whose mouth was slightly naturally downturned, but her eyebrows were also naturally kind of up curved, so it just naturally had a very sad looking expression, so she just looked unhappy. I remember one, like, before we were going to go out and do a dance performance, I asked her if she was okay because she looked sad, and she's like, no, this is just my normal expression. I'm like, oh.
Not too far off. I've had people tell me that I just naturally am very intimidating too. So clearly I have a very neutrally intimidating expression. Catch my gaze and I look like I'm glaring at you, staring deeply into your soul, challenging you to come over and say hello. But in actuality, I look over at you and I say, please say hi. I want friends too. I arrange my potions out here.
Which are worth terrible amounts right now. I don't know that I really want to sell these mana potions, because they're not very high quality in the first place. They're better potions to save up for using for adventuring, really, I feel. So maybe what we should do is not sell anything today, and instead we go out into town, mint back, we saunter on over. Oh, mint, guess who? Is there another potion seller in town? Just asking. There has to be more than one. There can't have just been me, because I just opened my shop, or Oswald before us, right? Sad resting face, yeah. Did we find it? We did. This unicorn horn, though? Do you see this? A goddamn unicorn horn is only worth 8. See? Saying it's made out of bone? That is not bone! Horns would be keratin! Wrong! Welly, are you really challenging the fantasy dynamics of a unicorn? It could be bone. That could be actual bone coming out of their skull, because they're not a real creature, they are fantasy. Therefore, they don't have to be a normal horn type of normal creatures you see. Unicorn horn? They've just got pointy skull.
I've read enough stories involving unicorns.
Well, okay, professional over here, certified unicorn man. Unicorn horns are actually protruding bones. It's very fucked up.
Frick unicorns! They dumb and their horn is silly!
Oh, timed out, Shy Guy. Blasphemy. What was that? Well, welcome, Shy Guy. Hello. We've also got some pixie dust diamonds. We've also got rot fly larva and some more wood. I like Wormy. You got auto-modded because it's interpreting what you said as being hateful, homophobia. Even though that's clearly not what you meant it as, it auto-modded you anyway. You know, yeah, sarcasm. But because of AI, that means most people do not use it in that manner, it seems. Well, I grab out my ingredients, accepting it. Look at her sprue that potion.
The
The Enchanted Forest was no sweat. I actually enjoyed being out here. What's it? Hello, welcome, hey. I knew you could handle it. I'm excited to use those ingredients you brought back. Oh, I found some other goodies too. I set them aside for you. These are glamours. They'll change the look of your shop. They're purely cosmetic, so don't expect any tangible benefits, but still, they're pretty cool, right? I got some new wallpapers and some new floorings. Thank you. I'll take it.
Mint, I'm looking at your numbers here. They are okay, but we need better.
Don't worry. As she levels up, they'll get higher. No problem. I'll keep an eye out for more. Apparently some critters got into a shipment, and now they're spread all over the island. Which reminds me, I can return to the forest anytime, but I'm also up for more of a challenge. Mushroom mire and bone wastes are available to me now. They're a little more dangerous, but that means better rewards. And here's one more tip. You should introduce yourself to our guild master, Baptiste. He sends out daily expeditions, and if you invest in one, you'll get a share of what comes back. Bone wastes? Sounds like my kind of place. Dude, Welly, come on. Sounds good, Sylvia. I'm ready when you are. And now, chat, that we've got potions brewing back home, now is when we hang out and do some bushwhacking. Those bushes won't know what hit them, mostly because they're just plants. Here we go! Mint leads the way in the forest, where she gives Sylvia a simple wooden sword. She proceeds to hack away at various bushes, encouraging Sylvia to do the same. Some of the bushes drop coins. One even drops a gemstone. Mint suggests they donate their windfall to the local soup kitchen, and Sylvia agrees. I don't understand the science, but this sure beats checking the cushions for loose change. It's like breaking pots, and you get rupees out of them. Sylvia feels closer to Mint and mildly less stressed. And then we can also rank her up now. Let's hang out here for a bit. Oh yeah, I'll hang out with you anytime, Mint. Oh, and thank you for the bits, Shy Guy. Appreciated.
Hey, Knuckles. You see, this white horse, look, it has a knife in its head. Isn't that edgy and cool?
What are you talking about? There is nothing there. Are you talking about unicorns? That only the poor of heart see.
No, I'm not sweeting. Mongus!
That Monka S was in Shadow's voice, by the way. Got a little bit high pitched there, huh? Humongous. I like then the idea the poor of heart, Shadow, but not Knuckles. He's sweeting. Oh my god, now that you phrase it as Among Us, that is what the Monka S sounded like. God dang it. Sylvia, I love this guild hall to pieces, but let's be real. It is a death trap waiting to happen. Want to make the rounds with me? I could use an extra set of eyes. Mint stalks the guild hall, her shoulders squared and her eyes steely with determination. Look at that. She produces a rough sheet of sandpaper, then sets to work smoothing down the sharp corners of every table she finds. This is actually a bad idea if any of these tables have finishes put on them, because she's then essentially just sanding out any of the oiled surface, so those corners are now going to have to be redone, re-lacquered, re-oiled, so on. Vandal! You better have yourself a little container of oil so that these tables can be refinished. She moves fragile vases to higher shelves. She padlocks a drawer full of kitchen cutlery, shurikens, and minor explosives. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were baby-proofing the guild hall. What's going on? Is one of the heroes you know expecting? What? No, only in the sense that I'm expecting my colleagues to overindulge and start bumping into things. Mint? This guild hall has been around here so long, and then Mint, new adventurer, just did her first quest, comes in, or really the first battle quest. She's been doing fetch quests and escort quests, but here she is coming in to baby-proof everything for everybody else. So everybody's now just gonna be looking over at Mint, wondering like, seriously, Mint? We've been fine all this time. Hello? Bar tables are oiled with beer anyway. Well, they're still gonna have to be redone then. The new person starts to redecorate the entire place. Don't worry, I know what's best. Really? It happens every night, and bruised shins are no fun on long heights or dungeon delves. God, that look. Oh. I like Mint, she has power gamer energy. Caco, you don't know how much is spent in renovations monthly. Just constantly new adventurers coming in and renovating the place. It's kind of you to shield your colleagues. It's smart to keep your allies in fighting shape. I'm not sure what you would prefer to hear. We're going to do the smart one, though. It's smart to keep your allies in fighting shape for tomorrow's challenges. I guess it is. But honestly, I just like when everyone around here is happy and safe. Dude. Mint is me. It won't surprise you to hear. Being here is a total dream. Should I pinch you? Wrong choice. Was that the wrong choice? Should I pinch you? I'm sort of tempted to. Oh, she liked that one. Heart, don't you dare. If I'm dreaming, I don't want to wake up. Caco's color is mint. Oh my god. It is me! Not that it isn't weird sometimes. I mean, I'm bunking with people I recognize from trading cards. I'm eating at the same people as people I've written fanfic about. Mint? They say you should never meet your heroes. Oh, meeting your heroes is awesome. But sharing a bathroom with them is just, super weird. Real fanfic is no person. No? Mint is shipping Shadow and Knuckles 100%. God dang it. But yeah, fanfic about real real peoples is, awkward. So you weren't exaggerating before. You really are a fangirl. Yeah, ever since I was little. Real peepos! Oh. I grew up in a quiet port town. It was nice. You say nice like it's a bad thing. No, really. I had a great childhood. I was safe and happy. I have 8 siblings who are all awesome in different ways. And my dads are both book lovers, so we got bedtime stories every night. Dude, Mint had 2 dads? What? Why can't I have 2 dads, yo? What the hell? Dads. I remember fairy tales about bold princesses and fables about wily animals. 2 dads and 2 moms? Dude. Gee, Bill, your mom lets you have 2 dads? Give me more of that gay shit. Hell yeah. Romance. Love. Show it to me. But my favorite stories were the stories about real life heroes. Oh, I liked those best because they were true. I drift off to sleep, imagining what it would be like to be one of them. And now you're here. Yeah, here! With the chance to be a hero on the level of those I used to dream about. I only hope I can live up to their example. I have a feeling you'll do great. No kidding? Well, I'm sure learning a lot. The sparring sessions are intense. I've been doing some sparring of my own. The verbal kind. You know, with customers. Here's a pointer I learned the hard way. Keep your guard up when you go on the offensive. That's probably sound advice whether you're wielding wooden swords or savvy words. Keep your guard up so we can raise interest and gain shield at the same time. Mint reminds me of those annoying TikToks of over-exaggerated ooh girls lip-syncing to songs. Come on, they've just got high energy. They're excited. They're happy. That card has a very bendy hammer. Look, it's just exaggerating the motion a little bit, you know? Good. Show 'em no mercy, Sylvia. You've got what it takes to handle grumpy customers. And sharp-edged countertops, too! I'm gonna wake up one morning coming down into the shop, and I'm going to find Mint sanding down the corners of all my shops. Oh, dang it. I'd like to think she just has a silly hammer. That would be a fun way to imagine it, too. It's true. Ooh, where should I go today? Sending her off on adventures. We're not going to go out to the new places yet because the bone wastes up here. They have fire energy monsters which deal a lot of damage. And over here in the Mushroom Mires, we have a poison obstacle. And we only have these 2 mana potions and a health potion. So we're just going to send her down to the Enchanted Forest. Give her that HP potion. Give her the common mana potion. Because if we only did the minor mana potion, she won't be able to complete this quest. So we might as well use the common one. You know? There we go. Embark. Go, Mint, go. Just barely making it, by the way, with only 1 HP left over. It was like the first big e-girl lip-syncing TikTok meme that I knew of anyway. I never go on TikTok. I go on TikTok? Yeah, sometimes, but I still never hit those because the things I watch on TikTok tend to largely be art TikTok videos, honestly. Occasionally some TikToks about, say, spiders or reptiles, but that's mainly it. My streamer works the TikTok grind. I sweat nervously peeking over at the TikTok videos I've got uploaded. I need to get a set of TikTok videos. I also really want to try editing a YouTube video and putting that up as well one day. Hey, Sylvia. I hear you've been busy. I'm starting to understand the gameplay loop. Exploration. Dating. Potion making. Nothing especially interesting. Mint just mentioned you've been working with the Heroes Guild. She's too nice to give me the real gossip. It's a major shortcoming, if I'm honest. I didn't realize you two knew each other. I know all the heroes. After they go on their little adventures, they sell their trash items to me. Never tried going on TikTok before. Only time I see them is when they're re-uploaded to YouTube. Makes sense. Why does Quinn look blazed out of her mind? 'Cause she's grumpy! And I guess is just hanging out with potion ingredients all the time? I don't know. It's basically my whole business model. Trash comes in, trash goes out. Because she it. I like it just phrased, because she it. She's just it, yo. Of course, they keep the best stuff for their clients, so maybe you've got something decent in your inventory for once. Maybe something I've never seen before. Give it here. What? What? No, why would I do that? Suit yourself. I'm just trying to help you out. I know how this goes. You get your hands on a good ingredient, and you're all excited to use it in a potion, right? So you throw it in the cauldron and poof, it's gone forever. But it doesn't have to be that way. Okay, what's the alternative? Easy. Hand it over to me instead. My clairvoyance lets me hone in on specific ingredients, meaning if you give me something good, I'll be able to find more of it, and then I can start offering that ingredient for sale in my shop. You miss out on the instant gratification, but you get guaranteed access to the ingredient in the future. Give it to me instead, and I'll get high off of it. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I can see how that could come in handy. Lame. What? Come on, you mean you don't want to see Quinn take all of your ingredients? I'd rather have the instant gratification. That's what you think. Just wait. I'll let you decide if I decide. I'll let you know if I decide to take you up on it. There, see? You give me free stuff and we all benefit. Mostly me, but still. I wouldn't expect you to operate any other way. But hey, since you're chummy with all the heroes, does this mean I'll be running into you at the guild hall? Nah. Despite the invaluable service I provide to the heroes, I'm not exactly welcome in their clubhouse. You set one fire, and suddenly everybody acts like you're a real liability. You set 2 fires, and you get banned for life. Is that 2 fires in there? Consider yourself warned, I guess. Now, did you want to buy something?
She gets my ingredients either out of my cold, dead hands or as a trade for her hat.
But watch. If I take my ingredients here and give it to them, they're eaten. So you can watch her eat whatever ingredients you found, shoving this bug larva at her. You nod and say, hey, want to try this one? Ew. Watch your fingers.
We've already bought everything from Quinn, so there's nothing left to buy.
But we can hang out with them. She's fucking zonked. Look at those purples. Definitely high. However, if I head back to my shop, we will have 2 time units left, so we don't want to... Oh, okay, phew. For a second, I thought I clicked Sylvia and was like, wait! We didn't even go out to meet Baptiste yet! We're going to do that one first. Oh, Baptiste. Baptiste. Oh, wow, this place is bigger than I realized. Baptiste from Overwatch? Judge me. Or judge him? Is he like Baptiste from Overwatch?
I don't know the Overwatch characters.
No? Well, there's your answer then. Greetings, fair patron. Greetings and welcome to the Heroes Guild. I'm Baptiste, esteemed guildmaster and fledgling barkeep. Hi, I'm Sylvia. I'm new to town and I make potions. Then you'll certainly benefit from our services. Hiring a hero is a surefire way to get your hands on new ingredients. You can work directly with any hero you're acquainted with, or come to me. I always have a list of upcoming expeditions. Invest in one, and in return you'll receive a potion of whatever loot is brought back. Wow, sounds like the guild has a lot to offer. We aim to please. If there's anything else I can do to be of service, just let me know. How about sharing some pointers? You have any advice for a fellow merchant? Well, I don't know that I'm a merchant per se. I'm more of a facilitator, a master administrator, if you will. I keep everything running smoothly here while our town's great heroes seek glory, adventure, and resources. He's using his stand! It almost sounds like you're bragging about being a bureaucrat. Hang on. Don't you know? Bureaucrats are the very linchpin holding society together. We don't call ourselves heroes. But if making a chaotic world isn't heroic, I don't know what is. That's a interesting point of view. Oh wait, he sucks! The chat turns on him. They were already kind of squinting at Baptiste going, I don't know about this guy. And then he talks about bureaucrats and then... Except John. John points and says, I love bureaucrats! Isn't it? And in striking up a conversation about it, I'm demonstrating that piece of advice you asked for. I love bureaucrats too, Shy Guy says, waving his arms around. We need more middlemen. If you've got something to sell, then best to captivate your audience forthwith. We've learned something new. Captivate. Taking 0 time units. Increase patience by 1. But if it's an opener, increases the patience by 2. Thus making it so we can play longer, or haggle with our customer longer. I think I can manage that. It's advice I've recently taken to heart. I've arrived here only a few months ago, intent on guiding this guild to greatness. And the heroes have greeted me with open arms. Although some of their traditions are, rather mystifying. Say, you look like a commoner. Maybe you could share some insights. Say, you look like a commoner. You look like a commoner. Bro. You must be a noble then. Alright. You look unwashed. Tell me the plights of the people. It's all for the money. We need to date for money. You know, fair point. I know that he's not as, you know, cool as someone like Mint or Wonderful or Great, but he is wealthy. I'm trying to downplay all that, you know, to help me fit in. He says, pulling a rose out of nowhere and giving it a little sniff. But that brings us to my question. Tell me, this charming little tradition of leaving gifts in a new friend's shoe. Gifts? Yes, you know, like shaving cream and rotten fruit. That one time it was a scorpion.
Please punch him in the face until he quite.
King, thank you for the bits. That's enough, Baptiste, as I just deck him and then walk away. Listen to Tara. Tara is right. And he's bullied for being a walking bank, yeah. So, while you are commenting, chat, about how we should beat him up, he actually is already being bullied and he doesn't even realize it. He's so much of a noble that all of these adventurers out here putting shaving cream and rotten fruit and scorpions into his shoes, he thinks is just something they do to say hello to a new friend? Why, yes, I did work my way up to this position all by myself, and it had nothing to do with my wealthy family. Is it really supposed to go on for months? I mean, I'm flattered, but it's starting to feel like overkill. We're going to be honest with him. I put my hand on his shoulder. Baptiste, they're taunting you. There is no tradition like that. He's pleased about it, though. Oh, really? Well, the joke's on them. Because I've been taunted by the best. It will take more than a bit of tomfoolery to get my goat. He's so confident. Since when does BTTV have wide emotes? Super recent, Phil. Like, just the other day, they rolled out that update. So, yeah, we've got wide emotes on BTTV now.
Just a little bit of tomfoolery. Just, some light pranking here and there.
Just a little bit of a venomous scorpion being placed into your shoe. Pet me. Give me some scritches. Pet me wide. That expression. Looking at Baptiste. Stop this. Wealthy person, give me all your money now. At any rate, I shouldn't be too surprised. I knew, coming here, that there would be a period of adjustment. Finding yourself suddenly in a new land and in a new role, it can be challenging, can't it? At least you're handsome. I pat him on the head. Well, at least you're handsome. It's got to make it a little easier.
Oh, he likes it. He's like, oh, hell yeah, that's right. Hand behind head.
'Tis a curse. I fear it only makes others feel resentful and insecure. Baptiste? Oh, wait, I mean, thank you. Or should I say, no, I'm terribly ugly. I haven't got the false modesty down yet, but I'm working on it. Baptiste? Baptiste, please. Wow, you really are an unsung hero. Thank you, Welly, for banning the bot guy. At any rate, it's been a pleasure making your acquaintance. You know what? I bet you Baptiste over here would have loved that guy. He would have ran over, thrown a bunch of money, buying a bunch of followers. He's into it. Sorry about being slow, so fixing mod view for on new PC. You don't need to apologize, Welly. You're all good. You're all good. Findom, this fucking guy. It's time to start bullying him while he gives us tons of money.
Chet, stop helling me a novel because I make money off my games. Knuckles, stop typing "eat the rich" in my chat.
Knuckles could be heard laughing on Shadow's mic, causing his chat to spare Meet the Rich, making Shadow question why he went live this day.
Why did Shadow live this day? He doesn't know. He regrets it, though. He ends his stream and goes to bed. But thank you for the bits, Emmy. Appreciated. Did I read this? At any rate, it's been a pleasure making your acquaintance, Sylvia. I hope you decide to avail yourself of our services.
I regret learning what Findom is.
Now I have to Google it. Really, if you just don't use the abbreviated shortened form, financial domination, it's pretty straightforward otherwise. When you know what it stands for, you're like, oh, yeah. Well, if it's a thing, there's somebody out there that's into it. Name anything, and there's at least one person who says, that's my turn on. Losing my shit in my office right now. Perfect. I'm into reading chat. Oh, Finisar, please. And hello, welcome. Hey. Wait a second. As Wally says, hey, Finisar? Findom? I'm a little bit suspicious of Finisar now. What's Finisar hiding? They're Or are they the one that gets dommed? Finn ass art, no TV! Yeah, hey guys, it's been a while. Moved cross country and haven't been able to use my computer for a long time. Yeah, it has been a long time, so it's nice seeing you back again. And I hope then your move was nice, smooth, not too wild, or if it was, that things have calmed down and you're able to relax, de-stress, get nicely settled in now finally. But it's good to see you back again. Well, and then we can turn around and say goodbye. Well, I guess we're not quite saying goodbye to Baptiste. Honestly, though, I do like Baptiste's dramatic poses. I think they're pretty fun. It almost reminds me of Reagan from Mob Psycho. Just different personality behind what they're doing. They are both very hammy at the very least. And since I do have some cash money, we can invest in calamari. I invest in the squid. Gimme, 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 gimme. We'll also go ahead and invest in some rock. I love rock. Wait. Never mind, that's very expensive. I will go ahead and invest in a couple of unicorn horns, though. Give me 2, please. Bye. See, look at this. It's got a great sense of movement, too, that line. It's really nice. And, did we talk to Quinn? We did talk to Quinn today. We went to both of them. We head back home. It's pretty great. We're right next to Cape Canaveral, so we get to go watch Rocket launches. I almost read that as Rocket League. Yeah, I get to go watch some Rocket League matches in person. We get to watch Rocket launches a couple of times a week. I've taken some cool pictures. I should post them in the Discord. That sounds pretty sweet, though. I bet Baptiste is deeply insecure, and if you get to know him, he is probably okay under it all. Emmy, however, is just like, nah, I hope he suffers. It is entirely possible that Baptiste is insecure underneath it, and he just puts on a big show, but it can also be that he is actually just that way. It's hard to gauge. We don't know him very well. We haven't gotten to learn more about him. We haven't really dove down into his personality or anything. So, what he's really, or technically there isn't necessarily a case of what he's really like. What he is presenting would just be a facet of himself. There's just more that could lie beneath it, you know? Hashtag not my husbando. That's fine, Emmy. You can leave Baptiste there for somebody else. No, I don't like stringing people along in any context. But what if you're playing a video game and you want their cash? Alright, we got 2 time units of the day. We've got a whopping 1 minor potion. We head back into the shop to brew. Huh, I did, Sylvia. You need to pay attention to what's going into your inventory. An ingredient. Okay, he's telling us about traits. I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and skip these through. The traits can be positive or negative. You can tell they're positive when they're green, and when they're negative, they're red. So when we're selling potions to people, having negative traits is going to decrease their price, whereas having positive traits will increase them. So if we have any potions that we want to brew using ingredients, it's kind of better to use your negative ingredients for any potions that you want to use more towards your adventurer versus ones that you really aim to just sell in your shop. Alright, now let's see what we've got as options. We've got the Rotfi larva. It doesn't give us as much in the way of the Magimins, but it does give us a positive trait which would increase the price. But we do have to keep in mind that we do still need to balance out our ratios. We did just brew up some health potions, so I think brewing up some mana potions would be good. Mana being B and C. And I can see the Pixie Dust Diamond gives us even amounts on B and C. I don't know if they're more ideal to use over the other ones. You have to think about the math on that. This way we get 12. Putting in both of these would give us 28. And this, so we get 4 extra Magimins if we use the Pixie Dust Diamond instead. And I don't think that's particularly worthwhile in this case. We'll just go ahead and use these 3 guys. It's not going, wait. I've accidentally used the wrong ingredient sort because we want minor mana potion. Does not take A, that takes C. Which is what our slimes want. There we go. That's the right mix over there. Now we can brew this. Da, 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 da. But now as we leave, because we don't exactly have a lot of potions still, I think I want to keep these ones. That way we can use them again for mint. So what we're instead going to do is we're going to go out traveling again today. Basically not open up my shop at all today. By the way, best not to tell Mint you fed the unicorn horn to an addict. Probably. We'll keep that on the down low. Now, I think my investment lasts for the entire day, so I just have to straight come back tomorrow in order to get the ingredients there. But Mint only takes a time unit, so we will head over to Mint and gather up our ingredients from her. If you're not down at boss monster in the forest, it does make a sound. Oh, look, we also got one of the squids from her. We also got a tongue. Yeah. Why does the evening hair light us so good? Do you mean on the outside or in here? It's such a pretty red hair color. Red, honestly, I'm also then just going to comment in general. I think red as a hair color is very pretty. Good looking hair color. I say looking over at my D&D fairy character I just made up, who I also gave some red hair. The part of the reason I gave her red hair is because she is based on a red dragonfly, a red-veined Darner dragonfly, a nomad dragonfly, however you want to phrase it exactly. So as a result, I gave her red hair. Red hair, best hair. It is a good one. We're gonna tell her to go adventuring now. Oh, where should I go today? Back to the Enchanted Forest, to the one you can actually handle. Don't worry about me, I can handle it. Oh, it's too bad I didn't pull out my common mana potion, because then she would actually be able to complete this. But because we only have one, she's not going to be able to make it to the boss. There's nothing I can do for you for that, Mint. I'm sending you in anyway. Yo, is this game good? I think so, Seal. Hello, by the way. Hey, welcome. I hope you're doing well. It reminds me a lot of Recettear. It has the same sort of approach and setup. The main difference is rather than being able to go out and do adventures yourself where you control the adventurer, it removes that. And instead, in its selling and haggling dynamics, it uses a card system, but otherwise it has the same overall, like, concept to it. I like it. I think it's fun. The art and style of it is also excellent. Like, look at this. The animation's great. The CG models are great. The lighting and rendering on everything is lovely. It's wonderful. And now it's time to feed Quinn a tongue and a squid. Take it. I throw them at them. Wah-yah! Let me do my thing as their eyes glow. Quinn's stock will now be updated tomorrow. Give me a day and I'll get some in stock. Yep! But since we were here shopping earlier, the shop right now is still out of ingredients, which is fine. We're going to hang out now. Yay! We're going to do a blind taste test. Boosts relationships slightly and relieves a bit of stress. You can't succeed in this business if you can't tell. Oh, cut off. Quinn pulls out a blindfold and a sack of ingredients. Sylvia is hesitant. I think Quinn just has a weird thing about eating stuff. But Quinn has a point. Sylvia uses this stuff in her craft. She should know her materials inside and out. Sylvia has 0% stress, can't relate. It's just because Sylvia hasn't really done much shopkeeping yet. She hasn't had time to build up her stress. She dons the blindfold and opens wide, bracing for whatever Quinn has in store. Some of the ingredients taste alright. Others don't. That was fun. I'm not sure your palate is any sharper than before, but your projectile vomit is something to envy.
Sylvia feels a little closer to Quinn and mildly less stressed. You fed me what?
God dang it, Quinn. We cannot rank them up, though. We can't do that one. Because we're out of time. Because now we have to travel home, and that takes a time unit.
However, we can go back over to Mint.
Oh, Mint! Mint!
I got so close, but had to turn back at the boss.
Ooh. We got some mushrooms out of it, which gives a positive trait. We take everything, and we send Mint back out on an adventure. We don't have any potions to send her with, but that's fine. Oh. I do have a health potion. I don't think it's worth it. Because you can see, she already has 5 HP left, and this enemy right here would only do 3 damage to her, so there's no point in using our health potion. But since we don't have a mana potion to give her, we can't even boost her past this point. So we're just going to embark as is. That way we can get some extra ingredients tomorrow, because why not? It only costs 25 coins. It's like a scale.
And now we head home.
Quinn is going to force feed you shrooms to trip at some point. This game is bordering on extremely horny, but it's just not quite there. Trust me, the horny is here. Seeing she is not here yet. What? Huh? I'm not really getting that much of horny vibes. I guess it just seems playful so far. That's more, there's maybe some light, fun romance, and even as I know who you're referring to because I've seen the character, I don't think one character that is made to be a little bit more like, how would you say, sumptuous, makes the entire game horny, you know? It's just a character variety. I wonder what today has in store for me. Why does the end of the day UI look like a Neopet scratch card? Because that's what their world is. Neopets. But we did not get the character you're referring to yet. Instead, today we get Mactuck! Greetings, Tuskless One. I have for you a question of dire importance. The potions that you sell, do you make them yourself?
I sure do. Every potion you see is handcrafted on site by me, Sylvia.
It gladdens me to hear it, for potion crafting is a noble profession. A noble profession indeed. I am pleased to meet you, Sylvia. You may call me Mactuck, for that is my name. I wonder if I might be of service to you in your endeavors. Oh, we're not really hiring right now. You misunderstand. I do not seek employment, for I have already found my calling, and it is a great one. I love Mactuck. His mustache is holy, it really is. Look at him. Like you, I am a craftsperson. My media are metal and all the minerals of the earth. My skill is unmatched. But key to any artisan's success is access to the right tools, and I cannot help but notice you appear to be brewing your potions in a shabby bucket of some kind. Tell me, do you not thrive on innovation? Do you not wish to dance upon the razor edge of progress?
Well, I do like being on the cutting edge of things, I will be honest. I do like technology and innovation. Innovation is as necessary as food and breathable air. And though it also tends to be expensive.
Then you must allow me to be of service. Please accept this cauldron as a token of my respect, and as a sample of all I have to offer.
You got something new! A pot!
Your fit is mid and your craft is low is what he said. Dude.
But he is also giving me free stuff, so hey.
He can kind of downplay, condescend, be all he wants to. I love this guy. Big fan of free stuff. He's in my pocket now, or am I in his?
Wow, thanks! It's so generous of you. Dude, I love free stuff!
But, are you sure? Where I come from, cauldrons are pretty expensive. I only regret that I cannot offer all of my many goods and services free of charge. Truly, it is a most impossible dilemma. I view each cauldron as a work of art, and art is meant to be freely accessible to all.
And that's why you should never pay your artists.
And yet, I find I must cover the costs of production, at the very least. Otherwise, I shall have no materials with which to make these artworks. That's right. Only pay your artists, bare minimum. Just pay them the material cost, and that's all they need. And to leave these righteous flippers bereft of materials and idle of purpose would be unthinkable. Say it with me now, boy boobs. Wormy, please. Oh my god, wait a second. Just as at the beginning when I was looking at Helena, looking down with gaze a little bit, notice again Sylvia's gaze yet again. She can't get enough. Sylvia, please! In the end, to put a price tag upon my cauldrons? Well, this feels like the lesser sin.
He just needs to tilt his head down and he'd be dabbing.
TV, please. I could say that I can relate, but I can't. Because I want to sell my potions for as much as humanly possible. Please mark up the cost. I haggle, I scheme. I'm a little bit devious. So, oh, but nice tattoos. Hey, speaking of art, nice tattoos. They really compliment his tats and his tits, maybe. God dang it. They really suit you. I love the facial expressions the dev did. The fact that this is their first game is wild. I'm gonna keep a look at this team for sure. It's possible that while it might be the dev team's first game, the individual people that make up the team might have worked on games before and have experience. That was the case for Wildflowers as well, is that while that might have been their first game together as that dev group, as individuals, they had worked on things before. And I think in some cases, like Wildflowers, it's one of the reasons why you might have an indie game that is better executed than some other indie games where they don't have any experience. You know, it's that sort of time practice type of case. It doesn't mean that your first game that you have ever done, period, can't come out excellently. Like, you look over at Concerned Ape, and he learned pretty much everything and did everything on Stardew as like one of his first things, and he just worked on it for a super long time. And it came out really good. So, the fact it is your first doesn't guarantee that it's going to be terrible. But experience always does add a lot of your ability. It adds on to your ability to execute something well more easily, you know? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm putting down? I'm setting down the cards on the table, you're grabbing one of the tarot cards, you're pulling it up, you're looking at the picture, and it's actually just a little, you know, one of those cards you kind of shift back and forth, sort of holographic, a nodding, you kind of shift it back and forth, and it becomes a nodder's emote, essentially, nodding at you. But yeah, I do love this guy, Walrus guy. I think he's one of my favorite dudes. I think him and Mint are my favorite characters so far. Of all of life's canvases, none is more exquisite than the body. This is an argument for why tattoos on your body are cool and not like some sacred temple that people will say as one reason they don't tattoo up. Extremely correct! Especially a body that is rippling with muscle. This is what you should tell to bodybuilders. You should say, hey, your canvas, your body is beautiful. You know what would enhance it? Art. And see, look, even in this pose, he's like turning around and he's like, yeah, see, check out these guns. Check out this artwork right here, babe. I would say wink, but he does have both of his eyes closed, so, But I hope you do not find my confidence off-putting. Such conviction is not so common here as it is in my homeland. I find it necessary, however, to hold myself in high regard. Those of us who put our creations on display, who are judged so openly and so often, should be the first to see and celebrate our own strengths. We must be kind to ourselves. We must pump ourselves up. Muktuk, I wish I could take this advice. For it is only by fanning the spark of pride within us that we can hope to ignite the flames of interest in another. Muktuk, I wish. But look, we've got Pump Up from him now. Increases the interest applied to the next interest raising card by 50%. Hell yeah. Muktuk, I love him. Solid advice. Solid as an anvil. I'm glad to know you, Sylvia, and I hope that I shall see you again. Please visit my market stall. See all that I have to offer. Get close to him! He raises prices! We need that! God dang it. Tell him, Muktuk. His belly is as solid as an anvil? Oh, heck. Oh, jeez. For the world can be a cold place, and those of us who toil to bring light and beauty into being, we must stand together! Muktuk, high five! But he's gonna be good at cuddles? Yeah. Alright, so, these are the events for today. A Commoner Appreciation Day, where we have an increase in commoners. When it rains, it spores. So the Mushroom Mire has increased loot, and ingredients will cost less. And then there's also a shortage at the Enchanted Forest, so the Enchanted Forest has weaker monsters, but also has decreased loot drops. And their ingredients will actually cost more of them, more than usual. So if we went over to Quinn, for example, and wanted to purchase things, if they were ingredients that were obtained from the Enchanted Forest, they're going to cost more than usual. But since we did load up on ingredients the other day, we don't have to worry so much about buying things so that we have stuff to brew. And as Owl is now telling us about our customization of our shop, don't mind if I do. Wait. I can't actually put down the clay cauldron yet because we do have our potions brewing from the other day, so let me go ahead. Pull that off the stove real quick. Bottle that up. Oh, perfect brew. 5 stars. Look at that. Look at me up there. Excited. Grab that. And now let's see. As I think about what potions I have currently, I made mana potions this last time, yeah? So let's go ahead. We can think of two cases here. We will need more HP potions in order to send Mint out to go adventuring, but for sending her out to the Bone Wastes or to that new Mushroom Mire area, we would want Poison Cure or Fire Tonic, depending on which one we would send. But it's not like we'd be able to make it very far if we don't have health and mana potions to send her with anyway. So let's go ahead, brew up some more HP Wait, no. Pause. Do not start brewing yet. We wanted to swap out our cauldron first. Pardon me. I grab out my customization options. I kick wooden bucket to the side. There we go. Okay, click drag. I slap down the cauldron onto the ground. And I can't do anything with my shelves. Can't customize that yet, but I can customize the flooring. I'm gonna go ahead and put some stone flooring out over here into the shop. That way if I spill anything, it's easier to clean up. But honestly, between the different types of wood flooring, or yeah, the two wood flooring options I have right here, I do honestly look or like the way that the old one looks, so I'm going to opt for that. How much money do we have? How much time do we have? Oh no. Yeah, we've got 73 coins with just a couple days remaining. That's why we're only worrying about the competition, which is going to pay us 10k, which will totally cover the cost of our first payment. No fear, no worries. However, this stucco portion looks terrible. We will be upgrading that one. And then with our wood walls, we will also be cleaning up. So it's nice and new looking. Fresh walls, old floor. Da-da-da-da. I love that we get to admire our house. Or house? I guess this is technically our house since we do live here too. But our shop is more accurate to say for this area.
Alright. And now we'll go ahead and brew, because now this will give us access to our new pot, which, note, can hold more ingredients at a time.
So if we throw in, we can then instead put in 3 berries and put in 3 mandrake roots, netting us 3 total potions rather than just 2. I'm also checking the ingredient levels. Everything is pretty low of what I'm getting right here, so we'll just brew this as is. What? Oh, wow, you live like this? I look sadly at the ground. Yeah. You win 10,000 gold coins. After taxes, that comes to 7,300. Oh no! But that means I can't actually make my first debt payment. Oh heck. Oh jeez. Wait, can you put potions into the cauldron? I don't know. I guess those were listed there, right? Alright, I ponder. I'm looking at my low number of potions. We wait. In fact, what I might do is remove my mana potion from here, and maybe we'll use that for adventuring instead. Oh, and there's Mugtuck! Let's go say hi. But we need an orb to ponder. But we don't have an orb. No orb, no pondering. How do we buy one? Can we get one from him? Well, not right now. He has a mud pack cauldron and a glass cauldron. Neither of them give any bonuses. They have slightly different maxes for their ingredients and measurement amounts. But we can't really put a new spot in. We don't have a second cauldron spot. So I don't know that there's much of a point of buying a new cauldron right now after he just gave us a free one, so we're going to wait on that. We also don't want to hang out with him quite yet, because we do want to talk to everybody else first. I do not like goodbyes. Oh, Mugtuck! The quest was a success. Here are the spoils. Okay, we've got 2 unicorn horns. We've got our 6 river calamari. And we've also ended up with a frog leg. You can't go wrong with a classic unless you leave it out in the sun. It's apparently not very appealing to the eyes. You can see in its list of traits related to taste. Nodding, I'm not sure what that second one is, unless maybe it's touch? Scent, and then the sight is like, oh no. Do you like look at your potion and see a couple of frog legs floating in it and you're like, oh no, I don't like this. It doesn't give any sound to it though. Okay, I accept. We then go back to invent more unicorn horns? Seriously? I don't know that I need more of them, but I also can't really afford the other ones. I am looking pretty low in my cash money amount over here. So maybe I will wait on investing today. And let's just go head over to Mint. So Mint is random loot. Quinn is curated loot. Quinn is the shop, so I can buy specific ingredients. Then we have Baptiste, who I would say is a little bit more like curated loot, where you can specifically say, hey, I want that one and this number, and then we might get some extra bonuses. And then Mint is the just sort of loot box over here. Can't even afford rock. No, rock expensive. Make a real awful brew that makes you puke. And then I give that to Mint when she goes out for her adventures. Oh no. Well, thank you, Mint. We're going to send you out again. Maybe we should send her out to one of these other areas where, while she won't be able to complete them, you know, she'll be able to get a little bit of a ways, right? We give her 1 health. We give her 1 mana. How far can she make it? So she gets through the first 3 areas, and since she does have 1 mana left over, that means we could just send her out with a normal minor mana potion, and she would make it the same distance. Over here in the mushroom area, I think we could get away with not giving her any mana potions. Because she would just get stuck here at this adventuring obstacle anyway. Because if you watch as she knocks down her enemies, she gets to there and is like, no, I can't get past that one. It's too much. So we'll go with this because it makes it so we can get new stuff while using a minority of our potions. Let me actually also double check since this gives her 5 health. Yeah, we would need at least that health potion to make it through, because otherwise we would be at -1. So, we will embark. This area, though, also taking up 3 time units rather than just 1. So she's going to be gone for a longer period of time today.
It also cost more if you noticed. It cost 50 coins rather than 25.
Back in the early days of D&D, taking 2 potions too quickly would cause them to mix in your stomach and do random stuff. And one of the things on the table is to explode violently. Honestly, that sounds like a fun risk to make. It's like when you play a wild sorcerer and you always run that risk of, hey, use fireball on yourself. But it's fun! Everybody loves gambling, right? Alright, and now we can feed Quinn 1 of the mushrooms, 1 of the frog legs. I like with the little flesh drop down. You can see with fungus here, it's just kind of brown, a little bit dingy looking, kind of sad looking mushroom. But over here with flesh, oh no. Happy, bright blue, little sparkles coming off of it, bright and shiny. Hell yeah, we love meat around here, dude. Mineral, it's alright. Lightly shiny, like little bit of a glow, but no sparkles. Mineral's not as impressive as flesh. And Pyro, hello, welcome. We then feed the Quinn. And Alec Inc., hello, welcome. Now, we're not really going to be able to afford anything because we've only got 23. Everything is also red. I believe that's indicating everything's more expensive than usual. Because that enchanted forest thing happening was increasing the prices, yeah? And everything we've collected so far has been from the enchanted forest, so let's not buy anything. Instead, we're going to spend a time unit to rank Quinn up. I guess I've got a minute. We go out to hang out and rank up Quinn. Whee! This is sort of an unusual location for business, isn't it? It has its perks. Should we comment? Quinn seems like they would get lonely, but I'm kind of curious about that anyway, honestly. What their commentary about being lonely is. Must get lonely, though, being up here all by yourself. Yeah, that's one of those perks that I mentioned. Well, there you go, see? Definitely into the lonesomeness. Listen, in business, you've got to use any advantage you've got, whether that's the high ground or low blow. Got the upper hand? That's when you press the attack. Press the attack, raise interest by 5, and draw a card. So kind of the middle ground between my draw card action, as well as the reel 'em in card. However, this makes it then, like, this card is just straight better than the think it through, since they cost the same amount of time. Abandoned, think it through. Totally invest and press the attack instead. They're so smug, yeah. You better have good cards, Quinn. This is why I'm befriending you, so I can get quality cards, you know. I'm willing to make the most of an advantage. Well, as soon as I get an advantage, I mean. Well, just now, I could use an advantage in the marketplace. You might fit the bill. Come on, follow me. Huh? What do they mean? I wonder, following them along. Alright, so, here's the deal. There are a total of 4 chocolatiers in this town. Each one of them gives out 1 free sample per customer per day. You follow? Do I? What are you waiting for? Go get them! Bring them here! Spurred on by the urgency in Quinn's voice, Sylvia plunges into the throng. The chocolatiers aren't hard to find. In a matter of minutes, she has 4 small chocolate treats. Free chocolate, but no! And then Quinn took them all. Quinn, dude, what the heck? Hey, wait a minute. What gives? Can't be that lazy. Well, first of all, I wouldn't underestimate my laziness if I were you. But more to the point, I've got a lifetime ban from those stalls. Yeah, all 4 of them. Well, in that case, I'm glad I could help you out, I guess. Hey, don't be sore. I'll share if you want. But they use some unusual ingredients in these things. You never know what's inside until you take a bite. What, unusual ingredients? As in monster parts? Weed chocolate! Oh, hang on. If those are the unusual ingredients, maybe I don't mind. Well, among other things, I love this expression on Quinn in particular. Them leaning over like, Quinn eats the food and knows exactly where they store all the ingredients. Oh my god. This is the real reason that Quinn likes to go out and get chocolate from the stalls, is because then it gives them an in to find out more ingredient locations. Oh, tell me more. Is Quinn half hobbound? Maybe, but instead of scent, they use taste. Why use such strange ingredients? That's what we have access to. You gotta understand, this island was off limits for years. Knows all their secret ingredients? Sells the recipes on the black market. Oh no. Did I say hudbound? Caco, are you? Oh no. I do this the other day and I mixed up the word, like water crop. I forget what it was. It got clipped though too, where I mixed up the crows and crop, where I said like the crops get the crows rather than the crows get the crops. Oh no. Oh no. Is this a build-up from me not sleeping enough for such a long period of time over now years, having a terrible sleep schedule all the time? My mind is going! Help! Sleep deprivation arc! Ugh. And all that time, the land was stewing in sweet, sweet magical juices. So pretty much anything you find here is going to have some magic in it. I guess we have that dead witch to thank for that. Maven. She performed some pretty out there experiments before the Heroes Guild took her out. It almost sounds like you admire her, but wasn't she evil? Better evil than boring. Maybe she could have taught me some things. Maybe I could have taught her some things. Dude, Quinn! Inappropriate! Oh, heck, oh, jeez! I'm blushing! Anyway, the land Maven left behind is a weird place, full of weird stuff. And I like weird. Weird is rare. Weird is valuable. The hard part is getting our hands on the best stuff. We need the local heroes to, you know, get good. They rely on potions when they're out there foraging. So, if you level up your craft, they get better, and you and I both benefit. We're in this together then, Quinn. I smile at them. I punch Quinn's shoulder. Camaraderie increase. We're in this together then. Oh, that's sort of sweet. Oh, caught Quinn off guard. Wait, that's not quite what I meant. Yeah, sure. It's super sweet. As long as you don't turn out to be, you know, dead weight or anything. You know, stupid. Now I gotta get back. Boxer gets antsy if I leave him for too long. And I get the impression that you've got your work cut out for you. What happens if Quinn eats your blood? Do you think they would get a homing beacon on where I'm located? Unsure. Undetermined. We go back to the map. Mint is obviously still gone because she had some more time units left. 2 more. So we go ahead and head back to my potion shop. Not investing anything because I'm poor. And we did already set up our brews, and since only 1 time unit... Wait, no. We did have 2 time units pass because we traveled and then we ranked up Quinn. So, we're going to then go ahead and bottle... Oh, look! I've even made them superb! 3 5-star potions! Hell yeah!
Alright.
Then I'm going to go ahead and make some more mana potions. B and C. That one's A, B. Wait, no. Like I read out B, but that's C. Come on. Come on, Caco. What the hell? Read out the right ingredient name. I don't think I can pair any of them with the unicorn horn since it has 8 C. So I wouldn't be able to keep my ratios up using the 6 ingredients over here. Because it would be 8, 16, 24 before I could balance it out, and that's 3 ingredients, and I wouldn't be able to balance it with only 3 spots remaining. The fungus wouldn't be a bad choice here. Part of what I'm considering here is I know I could pair it with some of the other ingredients and the like. But I am trying to consider how I can make it so that, though I could not worry about their quality quite as much and let the ratios be a little bit more off and use it just as a, hey, go ahead and use these mint, alright? Yay! Though I guess on the other hand, we do want to make some of these other tonics so that Mint could go through those other areas. So why don't we make a poison cure? That way Mint could go through that mushroom mire. We want a bunch of A, 2A, 1C, 1D. I like they also have little lines on the potion examples here, the tubes. So you don't have to think quite so hard about the math, because it will give you a visual representation of how the math is working out. When do we start making shimmer and start a drug empire? Wait, wrong potion maker. wait. So we want mostly A, so we can get some 8A here. And then we want C. Do we even have any ingredients that give D, though? I don't think we actually do. There's no D, chat. We can't have the D. Where's my D? No D. Oh. I guess we're stuck then just making some of this. Probably get them from the mushroom place? I would imagine so. Or the bone wastes is what we should say. Because otherwise it would be weird, I guess you could get the D ingredients from the first three enemies, huh? Alright. A and C. A. C. Easy. We'll go ahead and then just use 3 berries. And then 3 slimes. I've managed to place down 2 of the berries completely by accident. Okay, no, I did not. For a second, I thought I did put one of the berries in, and just because of how I was counting out. Okay. Ignore what I was saying. I brew fire tonics. Hi-ya. And then we head back into the shop so that we can sell some of our potions right now. Arranging them. 1. And then 2. For me, selling one of the... I think I'm actually going to take one of the minor mana potions right here. And sell one of them. That way I can keep this one, the big one, because having the bigger mana heal in one potion means that's 1 less potion slot for Mint. We'll sell this grouping. We return. We open our shop up for the day. Caco's brew. Warms the heart of chat. Temporary blindness. Oh. Alright, what are you buying? You buying the minor health potion? What a terrible starting hand. What the hell? Is he gonna try and stress us out? No. I don't know that I really want to use this thing still. Oh, I forgot to adjust my deck of cards. So all of those cards that the NPCs have given us up to this point, I don't actually have in my hand. Alright, we can set them up though. This potion, real winner. I reel them in. Come on, don't you love this potion? It's a good potion, right? Excellent potion. You love this potion. You're all about this potion. I'm going to gamble on my next hand having close it out, and I'm going to end my turn and see if I can't reel them in once next round and close the deal. Come on. Oh. Well, I can at least set them up for just a tiny amount of extra interest. And from there, I will close it out, which will let us get to the next level at least. So, hey. The potion is also cursed. Isn't every potion cursed? You know? Need to get Mint past the butcher boss to get better loot. Well, it could be safe for everyone. That's bad. I mean, in what circumstances is a cursed potion a good thing, right? I love this guy coming in here. Chill craftsman. Oh, wow. Hey, dude, what's up? How's it hanging? Look, yeah, you can see with even his hand motions over here, or their hand motions over here. Very chilled. Very relaxed. I instantly close it out. I think they're just going to shield here. Being annoyed? Or going to make me annoyed? I end my turn. Bad start. Wouldn't you rather spend this time making potions? What? That's it? Okay, I reel them in, building up interest, ending my turn again. Not using one of the brace yourself, that way I do not use up one of my time units on it. And instead, here we go. I set them in. I reel them in. We're going to go ahead and use my think card. I was hoping I was going to get another reel them in. Unfortunately, that's not what I get. So we'll just go ahead, set them up, close them out. So we get a 29% increase. It's like bad rapping. That's when he's tossing his hands around. He's rapping at me. Oh, well, that's all the people for today. And now, while I remember, I am also going to go over to my deck builder now. So we can see over here an owl saying, hey, look, there it is. Oh, hang on. I see that in this building the character deck here, it looks like we've also got what friendship level we are at with people. I don't really want to grab Scheme right now, honestly, because it takes 2 time units. So, I do want these cards, though. With Press the Attack, I'm going to use to replace Think Sylvia Think, and I'm just going to abandon all of those cards and put in both Press the Attack. And then we will put in 2 Plant the Seeds. So then we've got Pump Up from Muktuk, which would help us with the maybe having a little bit less thing in between them. We'll take down a Set Them Up and we'll apply a Pump It Up. And I'm also going to take out one of the Brace Yourself to put a Pump Up instead. And we've got Captivate, which costs 0 time units, by the way. Right now, I don't think I'm really concerned about stressing us out. That hasn't really been happening very much right now. And then finally, Mince cards with Sympathy, which is more of a Brace Yourself again. Still taking 1 time unit up here, so we're going to ditch Brace Yourself and replace it with Sympathy. We do also have a Keep Your Guard Up, raising interest by 8, gaining 3 shield, which means over here with a, not Press the Attack, but a Reel 'em in, could dump 2 of those and replace them with the Keep Your Guard Up, which would then give us both shield and that 8 interest. There we go. These 2D profile pics look great. This game is neat, but I'm not actually a fan of the 3D art, to be honest. And because it gives Fortnite vibes, I would say I haven't really personally watched or looked at Fortnite enough for that to me be a detractor. So I personally like the art, and to me, it gives me a little bit more Arcane vibes, just not quite as painterly, which at the same time makes sense. The Arcane's budget was like super high, and I can't imagine that they would have had the same budget over here to make the models quite as fancy. But Caco, you've taken out the middle 10 and got the #1 victory royale! I never have. It's been a lie the entire time. The fact that you build your deck with stuff from friends means you win with friendship! Oh, dude! You can see down here, too. Right now, we're at level 2 heart, acquaintance, rank 2 with mint. And we can see everything else. So right now with Baptiste, we're just a business contact. Muktuk, just a business contact. But Quinn is also now level acquaintance, too. I saved my deck. Did I have any potions out? I had 1 health potion that I didn't sell during the day. And I have a little bit of money. I don't really want to sell any, buy any ingredients from Quinn. So we don't want to use our travel time for doing that. Though we can use our travel time. We could travel and hang out with somebody and spend a point of time that way. And we could spend a little bit of money doing some investment over here too. That's always an option. I roll on over to him. I invest. If I invest a little bit over here with the leech's snail's shell, we could then use it, because this gives 12A and 12B, so that's pretty good. We could then take that shell and give it to Quinn and be able to buy it as ingredients later. Also note that the ecosystem can be disrupted if we invest too much into these options. Bureaucracy strikes again! I invest 1. Pollution! I do not hang out with him, though. I go over to hang out with Muktuk. Oh, Muktuk? Muktuk, do you want to hang out? Huh? We can do some weightlifting together, you know? Lift some barbells? Lift some little dumbbells? Muktuk has an impressive collection of dumbbells stashed within his sled. He's quick to tell Sylvia he forged them himself. Instead of pounds or kilograms, the weights are all labeled with icons of common animals. Muktuk, a professional, says, forget pounds, forget kilograms, forget stones. No. I measure weights based upon animals. This weight, 1 rabbit. That weight, 1 tiger. Muktuk lifts the equivalent of 2 wild boars over his head, and he laughs joyfully. Sylvia figures she'll start with squirrels and work her way up. It did not kill you, so it must have made you stronger, yes? Sylvia feels a little closer to Muktuk and mildly less stressed. Wonderful. Oh, and I brighten his day too. Wholesome. But we're all out of time units. And is Mint back from her adventure? Hang on. Hold up. Is Muktuk just a dude version of your last D&D character, Caco? I wouldn't say exactly. She was a little bit different from Muktuk, but I would say in some of her characteristics with, fighting, maybe a bit, but still not quite there. She was a lot less talkative than Muktuk is. That's right, we wanted to go to Mint. Bye, Quinn. Cartwheels. Oh! I made some progress, but the monsters got better of me. That's okay. Ooh. Mushroom mire floor? I like this. I like that. Fungus floor! Put it on! Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna put that in. So we've got a little bit from the mushroom mire. I guess then we'll go ahead and get a little bit from over here. How far does she get with nothing? Alright, that means all I'm going to use for her is maybe the health potion. Because she won't be able to make it past the medium fire monster, even if she had one of the manas, so we'll just do this. I embark. And I'm back down to 38 coins, yay! Alright, and then I cartwheel back home. Wait. I go to Quinn first. Because recall, since I did get some ingredients, in particular the sack of hive slime, we can feed it. Wait, we can feed it to Quinn. Da-da-da-da. Alright, bye Quinn, we head back home. Oh, I guess I could have just clicked my head. Oh well. Mold on the floor looks classy. Better stop sweeping. Wait. I like that as you look at my profits. Plus 385, and then I lost 312. And then I lost 35. Things aren't looking so good right now. As I pull off one of my calendar pages, another day passing. Feeling burnt out, and oh, never mind. Cut off. The glamorous life of a potions witch. It's not quite as I pictured it. Here she is. Fancy Witch says,
Well, what do we have here?
"Hi, I'm Sylvia. What can I do for you?"
Oh, did you mistake me for a customer? That's adorable.
And Fish Lord Man, hello, welcome.
I'm not a customer. My name is Roxanne, and I'm a potion maker of some renown around here. You know, I suppose that makes us rivals.
What?
Oh, don't look so alarmed. I'm not here to sabotage you.
Kill her. Well, if you say so.
And if I were, well, it appears someone else beat me to it. But I'm simply here to wish you luck, dear. After all, just because we're rivals doesn't mean we have to be
Luna
enemies.
jumps into Roxanne's bag and prepares for the ride home.
God dang it, Emmy. But thank you for the bits. On the one hand, rival, but on the other hand, hot. Really? Wow, that's a huge relief, actually. I'm new here, and I could really use a little friendly advice. This is some sinister music. I mean, look at her. With calling us her rival, she's got bad intentions.
Absolutely. Start with hot, soapy water and a vigorous scrubbing.
What? No! I meant about the big competition that's coming up. She's calling us stinky and bad at taking baths. Oh yeah, are you gonna... Hey, Fancy Witch, can you just give me a bunch of money over here? I was gonna call her stinky, and yet here Roxanne is, beating us to the punch and calling us stinky. Oh.
Ah, yes, what a day that will be. I can see it now. The adoring masses, the cries of adulation. Oh, the huge pile of gold soiled with the tears and viscera of my fallen opponents. I suppose I'll have to rinse it off before I spend it.
Oh.
So, will I see you there? Cheering me on from the stands, perhaps?
Actually, I'm planning on competing too.
Oh, what a positively charming idea. Please disregard all that nonsense about me getting little pieces of you all over the winnings. Oh, how silly.
Oh, good. I thought...
No, I'll take great care to eviscerate you before you get anywhere near that gold. Oh, ooh.
Oh, wow. So much for making new friends.
Oh, honey, I said we weren't enemies. I never said we were friends.
As she walks away. Dude. Well, she went from good luck to I'm going to enjoy disemboweling you awfully fast. She was right about one thing. Rafta's economy thrives on competition. We don't want to be the only potions shop in town. Right. Just the best one. Alright, let's start with not the worst and work our way up from there. Owl! Not much confidence there. The breathing animation is so weird. From Roxanne or from us? Be sure to brew your competition potions. I was running to read that. Be sure to brew up your competition. Throw them in the cauldron, yay! Instead of her chest expanding, her boobs get pointier. I mean, that's not what usually happens. Who wants to put money on Owl being our uncle? Conspiracy theory brain activated. Shrek? That is pretty much immediately what I thought of the first time that Owl rolls his way on out, where he's like, hey, hey, it's just me, just Owl that's been living here this entire time. Oh, Uncle never mentioned me? How weird. Haha. Total Recall. Uh-oh. Following an outbreak of glitter cough, a contaminated batch of mana potions has been recalled, casting suspicion on the product. Decrease value for mana potions. Well, I guess we're not selling any mana potions today. And with the mushroom mire, the drop rate has increased, but the ingredients will also cost less. What? I shouldn't even say this as a, but the ingredients will cost less. That's a, yes, the ingredients will cost less. This is my time to rush over to Quinn and buy everything. All of the mushroom ingredients are mine today. Glitter cough sounds like a nightmare, or is it really cute? You know, it's kind of the joke when you say like, haha, unicorns fart rainbows. You could also say that they cough glitter as well. Right? Caco, it has saliva in it too. So, ew. You just stand a little bit away from them. You have a mask on your own face, and then you watch someone else glitter cough, and you point and say, haha, pretty. My lungs feel like they got glitter in them right now. Not fun. Oh. Shrek, I hope your lungs and you feel better soon then. Why wouldn't the display stuff not be for sale? It's because it's on display. It's a similar case when you set up a nice looking little prop piece in a store. You know, you put out your really fancy cake, which is really a bunch of mostly fake cake, and then you have everything nicely set up around it. Looks beautiful, but you don't want anyone messing it up, so it's display only. But that's different. Those cakes are fake. These are real potions. But how are they supposed to sit and look pretty if we sell them? I have so few potions, I look sadly at my 2 manas. At least I've got some new potions this morning. I bottle up my minor fire tonics. 3 of them, superb, majestic, beautiful. And now I can brew up some more health potions, since I think I was all out of them. A and B. Wait, what? Squint? Efficiency Oh! I was thinking this was going to be a potion ingredients, since it is a mushroom after all, but apparently not. Apparently it's fuel. Interesting. We don't want this slime because it's a C. We want A and B. Unfortunately for us. I'm not getting very good ingredients. Everything that I've been getting has been really low in the cost amount. So our only 8 amount when it comes... We don't have any 8. God dang it. We don't want to use the slime sack there. Yeah, not looking great. I guess then we're just... Hang on, wait a moment. I can't even put 3 Feyberries in there because we don't have enough! Alright, fine. Fine. You know what we're not brewing right now? Minor health potions. We're brewing mana potions. See that C1? That means we can huck in one of our slime sacks instead. And then we can put in some B ingredient. Do I have any 8B? I think I just have 8A and 8C. God dang it. Alright then. At least I can put in multiple of these. That balances out there. Gets us the 1-to-1 ratio. Perfect ratio. 4 ingredients. Do I have anything? Did one of my ingredients give me B and C? That I can't recall. Ah, the pixie dust diamonds. Can we? Okay, for a second I threw myself off. I forget. This is not saying that this costs me 14. That's how much the potion's going to be worth. Throw in a diamond, and just barely making it to 3 mana potions. Wonderful. I am then also going to go ahead and throw in this here oak wood. That way we can get in some faster brewing. That way it takes 1 time unit rather than 3. We brew. We leave. This means all we're going to want to do as we head out into town is do traveling. We're not going to hang out with anybody. Wait, his little mouth opened up? Oh, I didn't realize. Dang it. Well, now we're wait, dang it. I guess we still have time to customize to see what that fungal flooring looks like. We're just don't get to see it right off at the start of the day. Oh, the little fire cat? Oh yeah, the little fire that blazes. Gotcha. So, the ingredients we got now, Golemite, 18, 12, 10 on A, B, and D. That's pretty good. But that's going to be a harder ingredient to balance out, I think. We'll see how that goes. Then we got a Golem's Eye Diamond, 12B, 12C, and a Sphinx Flea. Gotta put a flea into my potions? I'm sure everybody's going to love that one. Alright, Mint. More adventuring. We do, maybe toss up on the mushroom ire. Let's see how far we can get the bone wastes first, since we do have a fire tonic, which will let us get past these fire monsters. Okay, we start moving. Oh! Never mind. I don't have the money for it. Do I have at least 25 coin? Okay. We can at least, then, make it through here. We'll have to use a common mana potion. Can I make it all the way to the end? Okay, nope. That means this boss monster, we're just going to use one potion. If we're not going to be able to beat the boss anyway, there's no point in using a potion that would let us get to him, you know? Alright? We embark on this. Go, Mint, go. Get us more stuff. Please get us better ingredients. Thank you. I kiss her on the forehead. I leave. Can't wait till we can send Mint to the satanic volcano. One day? Alright. First, we begin by feeding Mint those new ingredients we've gotten. I take them all. Or I guess I don't take them all. We just point and go, yep, we sure are going to be able to buy those in the future. And then looking at what we can purchase right now, this hive slime's on sale. But I look at my money. We would be able to buy one. I'm not sure buying one is worth it. We were in more of a need of these berries. Hang on, as I compare, Fayberry gives 6A. This gave 18C, and A is really what we were wanting, so we're going to buy the berries right now, and then we're going to head back. Alright, I'll see you later, Quinn. We head back home. What? Pause. I almost forgot about Baptiste, since we did do some investments, which means we do have some ingredients we can get. He gives us our spoil of one snail shell, which we will also want to go back over to Quinn to give to them. I should have stopped by Baptiste first, but I had totally forgotten we had done investments. There you go. Have your shell. Who else wants a snail shell snack? Forget about the snail itself. There is no snail in there. It's just an empty shell. And here I thought we were supposed to be making money. Me too. We're not doing a very good job of it. That is fair though, we do have to spend money to make money. We're doing earlier investments so we can build up our gold more later on. Alright, I'm here for my potion! Whee! Which also leveled up, by the way, to a common mana potion. Excellent. And now I can go ahead and make some, myself, some HP potion. And since I now have some improved ingredients, I should be able to get this made up more easily with, say, this Sphinx Flea. Riddle me this! Why are you scratching? You look sadly at Bug. Yeah, that guy. That guy right there is the criminal. Where was our B ingredient? I keep losing track of which ingredient corresponds to what. What was my... Did I use up all my Bs? Is that maybe my issue? So instead I'm going to have to opt for the low amount of imp stool mushroom. It gives me 4 at a time. Guess I drop in 2 of those, but now my balance is still a little bit off. Because I need an 8B, really? No, 8B wouldn't work. I really need 6B. B, 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 B. B? Now, we don't have an ideal mix here in order to get more health potions out of this. 12B is just to 6B. We don't have any 6B, though. We have 4B. So, it doesn't scale quite right to my needs. For 4, 8, 12. And then that, the flea that we put in off balances it. I thought I saw 12B. But the 12, you probably saw the Golem's Eye Diamond then. However, the Golem's Eye Diamond also has a 12C. So as a result, it can't be used to make our minor health potion. So I guess what we'll do instead is maybe make, hang on, did I have a D? Did I make the D? Did I get that D? I did get the D. The D is here, chat. But unfortunately, it also has B in it. And because of the B, it cannot be used. So we do not have a useful D right now. There is no D that is fit for me. We abandoned that one. How about an enhancer? Can we do an enhancer? I just realized this is just solving linear equations. Yeah. So, Fish Lord, that's why having the little chart right here is convenient, because then you don't even have to think about linear equation solving. You push it to the side and say, ah yes, let me examine my test tubes. This was secretly math? What the fuck, game? Well, you don't realize it, but all games secretly come down to math. If you lift up under the hood, you'll find a bunch of math lurking underneath. I bemoaned my lack of B ingredients earlier, didn't I? It's still causing me an issue now, but at least we have 12B, 12C with the Golem's Eye, which means we can then put in a little bit of A. 1, 2, and then we can put in a little bit of extra B, right? Right? That evens us out. Perfect ratio. We're only able to make 2 potions, though, with this mix. And we would need another 4 ingredients to keep it balanced. So, I guess that's it. Caco, just make an Excel sheet with a solver for the system of linear equations with the most efficiency based on your available ingredients. Should take an hour or so to set up. Emily, don't do this to me. You wouldn't believe the amount my mind instantly went. Actually, that sounds like it would be fun! Oh no. Oh no. I put my wood underneath the brew. Starting my potion creation process. I mean, I used to do the same thing. I can't stop. Can't stop. How do I maximize everything? And then you could say, hey, can I use this option right here? I want to make this potion. What ingredients should I use? And then the system sets everything up for you and it says, hey, use these ones. And then you say, thank you. You're the best system that I set up. And then you hop away joyfully. I arrange my potions out on my shelf. We do not want to put any of our mana potions out because they are not good cost today. Hooray! We're done! We are now in maintenance mode! Maintenance mode? Is that just sitting back and relaxing now? Because that does sound nice. You wouldn't believe my temptation to actually just go out and travel again, since I've only got 1 time unit for this, but it's not like I could really do that much, so I might as well just open my shop. Oh, well? Alright, come on in! Oh, it's Quinn! Hi, Quinn! Hello, hi! Don't know how you can be indoors all day. I had a feeling this one might not suck. So, this fire tonic, I'm interested. Okay, well, we've got two options. We can increase their patience by opening with Captivate, or we can open up. So, unfortunate. If I used Sympathy for that interest gain increase, that is only applying for this turn, not next turn, so it doesn't really benefit because then I lose that opener bonus from set 'em up anyway. I feel like we should just Captivate, get us those extra points, and get it that. Oh, I guess it takes me 2 time units though anyway, so we're just going to lose out on that first round. Bye!
You're not the only one to run a shop.
Oh, bear with me a little longer. The large bulk of work is done, and I just have to set stuff up for further incoming orders.
Which probably won't happen. Sunday afternoons are slow.
Yeah. What happens if you use a card you get from someone against them? It still works just the same, I think. I guess I'm going to plant the seed. And I guess we'll also press? Is it... I'm glad I drew all of my close it out cards except for maybe one of them. Awful. Terrible. I shouldn't have used that, I guess. What a waste. They see you for what you are. And Cutie was learning how to flirt. Oh, heck. Oh, jeez. This increases the interest applied by the next interest-raising card. Which means we're going to want to pair this with Reel 'em in. I use Pump Up. And then I reel 'em in. I wonder if I could manage press the attack here. I press the attack. Oh, but then we've just got set 'em up. I'm pretty sure this is my last close it out as I click on deck to see what's remaining. I've only got Captivate, set 'em up, or reel 'em in, Pump Up, keep your guard up. So I might as well just end here. We are going to return. And I might as well use set 'em up right here since I have the patience for it. And then we will close it out. So we get an extra 45% increase by the end. Bye, Quinn! I like this haggling system, it being a little mini card game. It's kind of fun. It makes it a little bit more involved than just saying, hey, how about you take this amount of money and making guesses about how much you can increase on percentage amounts and like trying to memorize, hey, this type of customer works well for this number percent. It's not as exciting. I like this one. I like this route. We set them up, and then we will plant the seed, and then we end our turn. And then we get that 8 extra interest. Oh my god, 5 shield? We also got a bunch of pump-ups. None of these are useful. Guess we do have keep your guard up? Is he is trying to stress me out right here. So I suppose I can pump up. We could keep our guard up. We could also always just only end turn. Because this isn't going to completely knock them out. Oh well, we'll take that route. Can you stack 2 pumps on 1 card? Maybe? Maybe. I guess since I haven't tried that, I don't know if you can or not. Interesting proposal, though. I'm going to attempt this press the attack and see if we get another 1. See? There we go. I just used press the attack again because it does increase interest more. But then we're just... Okay, this is only going to increase my interest by 1. Or patience by 1. And if plant the seed wasn't our other option, then might be fine to use. You know, try to just squeeze out as much interest. I guess we did max out our interest on the Friendly Craftsman anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Goodbye, Friendly Craftsman. Who's coming in next? The Picky Artisan? Oh no, I don't know that I like him. I think he's one of the guys I like the least. Well, we Captivate, and we Captivate again, but we do not close out because this is the first turn. We end the turn. I think the buff says it's used on the next card that gains interest, so my guess is maybe, since the buff adds none. Since the buff itself adds none. I don't know. I expected fuchsia! Oh, well. Well, I guess we start. We set them up. We press the attack. We could set them up again. It's not going to do that much. I think I'd rather spend a point here to plant the seed, and we will end the turn for an 8 boost, not using an extra patience point there. Looking around. They've got 1 foot out the door. Oh no, he's trying to sneak away. Stop, picky artisan. Don't do it. Instead, I'm going to pump you up and then really win with a wait. I guess this one is not the sympathy card. I was thinking of the sympathy card for a moment there. And looking between, I forget that reel them in and keep your guard up are the same, just this one also gives me shield. However, if I used up either of them... How many close it out? Okay, we're going to make a gamble here. I'm going to use keep your guard up, keeping me protected from stress. Actually, since I can reel them in right now, I might as well do a reeling. Not end the turn. Or, sorry, not use the close deal over here, or end turn over there. Yeah. And I close it out. We'll just close it out there. That's fine. This works. This is okay. I might have been able to squeeze a little bit more interest out of the next round if I played a little bit differently, but yeah, that's fine. We're good. We finish. We leave. We walk out. I gather up my potions that I brewed today. Bottling them up. For the common sight enhancer worth 45 coins. That also it's comforting. Makes you feel warm. All right. What potion do we want to make? This answers that though. You cannot put potion into your cauldron. 30. It's the number between 30 and 40, but like the back way around. So, we have mana. We have the sight enhancer. We have fire tonic. And we determined that we couldn't do curse because our only D is from Golemite, which adds B, which we do not want. Could we do up some more fire tonics? It might almost be best to just go ahead and make more mana potions, since we have better ingredients for it anyway. Or, I keep mixing it up. Was it the bees? I think it was the bees that we didn't have. So I guess we don't want mana potions? But I guess both health and mana take bees? So maybe some fire tonics? We throw in the A's? How is this balancing right now? How much did the hive slime give? 18. So 6, 12. 18. Do we have a B, C? B, and C? Wait. We want AC. Sorry. I'm mixing up my Magimins. My mind is going, I think. You can only put in 2 more ingredients, so we would want a 6A or 8. We would want either 2 6s or 2 8s. Or I guess 2 4s would work as well if we have 4s. But that looks like a no, because we have only got 8 A's here, which would then require 2 rotfly larvas, which were both capped on the number of ingredients over here. And the fact we only have 1 larva. And 005! Hello, welcome! Hey. As I'm trying to determine my ingredients, the mix is so limited. Okay, I'm looking between the efficiency decrease between my 2 fuels. I suppose we could put a wood in to decrease our brew amount. That way it only takes one time unit, so we don't hang out with anybody when we head out into town. We just go ahead and travel. And then when we get back, we would be able to do an additional brew. Work us down for just one time unit, and then be able to work out our one more shop day open. So let's go ahead, brew more minor fire tonics, and head out.
Hey, how do we do something? Did we smooch anyone yet?
No smooches. We are far from getting any smooches from anybody. Also customization. As I recall, my mushroom mire floor.
Oh, it is cute.
However, I don't think I like it for my main flooring. I think... kind of disappointed. I wish this placed differently with where these mushrooms were lining up. You know, ended up more up here where I'd be able to see it better. So I'm going to do this mix. We'll put the stone out here, and then we'll put our mushroom out in our office area, or behind the counter space. Be up for that. We then travel out into town. Head over to Mint, who's back.
Mint! Mint!
I got so close but had to turn back before the monster. That's fine. I take what you found. We go out for our adventure. This time, since we have some... Wait, we have no health potions. We've only got our one fire resistance potion, which is not going to take us very far. Yeah. I really needed a health potion to make it through better. I guess then we're sending her back through the enchanted forest? Is it worthwhile? I don't feel like it's worthwhile to use a sight enhancer potion on the enchanted forest. I feel like I should almost just send her out as is. How much does she use? She would only be able to make one more if I gave her one of these mana potions, but that does give her two. Is it worthwhile? I don't know that it's worth the money to make it so... Go, go, go. Quick, before chat goes, don't do it! Go. I send her out. Embark.
I'll report back ASAP.
Bye! Don't do it! Too late! Roll, 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 roll. Quinn! Him bark, 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 woof, bark. We didn't get any new ingredients, so no expanding, so we're just going shopping today. And now we can buy these slimes. I would really like to just dump all of our money on it because it's down in cost, but not today. 4 coins for the Fayberry. Or at least I hope that's what I'm thinking of properly. I mix up the colors because I mix up whether it's saying green because it's worth more, or so that's would be a positive thing. Because, you know, when the potions show red, it's bad, but then if the ingredients show red, it's good. I kind of mix it up because of the colors, the same different colors meaning opposites, or the same thing having opposite colors, if that makes sense. It's mentally making me thrown off. Was it bee ingredients that we needed now? We were out of mandrake roots. Buying all of those would spend all of our money. We buy 3 tongues, and then we'll buy 3 mandrake roots. We'll go ahead and just kind of spread out our costs overall. How much? I guess this does have marked right here how much we have right now. So we have 4 horns, 3 tongues, 7 calamaris, 2 shrooms, no frog legs, too expensive anyway, 3 rot flies, 5 diamonds, 5 slimes, 2 fayberries. So we'll buy 3 more of them. And if we look over here, we don't have any shells. They do cost 11. We would only buy 1. Not particularly worth it. Holy hell. This is such a good example of why... Flat broke achievement! I have 0 money! Yay! We run home! Owl! Owl! Look who spent all their money today on ingredients! It's me! Why are mimic bags like standard fare for witchy peeps? Because it's cooler than a bag of holding. Bag of holding, you open it up, maybe it looks a little bit glowy, but otherwise it doesn't look particularly special. But witches, being devious and evil, mimics, devious and evil, chest, place to store more items with something devious and evil. Yes, thank you, love that pairing. So everybody's into it. Alright, bottle up my potions, and now, since I've purchased new ingredients, we can go ahead and finally make ourselves these dang health pots. 18, wait, not C, not C, not C. We can use the flesh here. Flesh tongue for 16B. Then did I have an 8A? It was not the unicorn horn. Do we only have... I look sadly to the side. I wonder if we could work it with the Sphinx. Splay. I forget. A. 1. 2. And then we're off balancing it a little bit. Now I do have a 4B, right? Say I do. Please say I do. Please say I do. Wait, my ratio's still off. Well, maybe I don't care. And if I get 3 minor health potions that I want to use for my friend anyway, maybe I don't care. And I brew it regardless. Wah-ha! I really care more about quantity when I'm trying to brew it for the adventurer, because she doesn't care if it's a great quality or poor quality potion. Only my customers do, really. Oh, because I'm forgetting to arrange my potions. I don't even have anything out on display for people to buy right now. 32, 41. Yep. Which also blocks 5 points of fire damage, but whatever. Oh, I forget the mana potions. Bad cost right now. I guess then we'll sell minor fire tonic so we can keep the common one for my adventurer. And then I did not arrange any of my potions on the display shelf down here. So I guess I'll do that now. Though we also need to keep in mind, if we go out adventuring and if I want to use any of the potions, I will need to pull them off those shelves. We open up the shop. Customers, come buy my potion. Oh, it's Muktuk! I will tell you all about this potion. In particular, trying to get you to pay as much as possible for it. Okay, plant the seed. And then we're going to pump up, because that pump up just infinitely stays there until I play a card that it can apply to. Does overcharging your friends make them hate you? Oh, no, no, no. They're fine with it, because since I'm doing such a good, friendly job to convince them, they love it. They're fine with it. They don't have an issue with it. I set them up, in fact. Now I'm going to pump him up. And then I'm going to reel him in. And I end my turn. How could it be anything but sublime? I'm only human. Lower your expectations, please. Alright, I can only play one more card. So since this increases my interest gained by 25%, rather than doing press the attack to get 5 interest, instead we're going... Wait. 25%. 25% of 9 would be about 2-ish. So actually pressing the attack, rather than getting a sympathy percent increase, the flat 5 is going to be better. So we press the attack, getting a card we don't care about, and then we close it out. Maxing our interest with Muktuk, hell yeah. 5 plus 9 greater than 9 plus 2?
Yes, the math checks out.
Thanks, come again. Who's next? You gloomy artisan? How much is that potion? Yeah, probably more than you want to spend. We'll go ahead and set them up and reel them in. And then using Captivate for free to get 1 extra patience unit. Next turn, your go. This rate, you'll never finish your masterpiece. Let's be real, artisan. Your masterpiece sucks! I hate art! I think back to Tuck and myself and I shed a tear. I hate art. Right? I wonder if I can manage. I press the attack. Pump up. I consider the cost amounts. Do I gamble? I raise the interest. Dang it. I was hoping I was going to get a closeout card. I didn't get it. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead, reel them in, and then close the deal and not get that extra 9 that we get from the card itself. Bye, artisan! Last guy? Oh, it's the chill commoner guy again. He used to buy from your uncle? Alright. If you say so. Press the attack, pulling out card, getting reel them in, so we're then pump them up. Reel them in for that boost. And then end turn, getting a little bit stressed because of tension. Ooh. Doubling the stress that I receive, so instead of just 2, I got 4. 9% stress, sweating a little bit. I set him up. Raise interest by 8. Yep, we're going to use this one. And we're going to go ahead. And we still do have 4 patience, but it's fine. He's already maybe I should have used that other card that I had right there. Oh well. I guess I was planting the seed though, so it wouldn't have benefited me at all. But look, we have money again. We had 170-ish. You must have questions about your uncle. How he lived, how he died,
Where he hid his valuables.
I'm afraid you're out of luck there. The shop was all he owned. He put everything he had into it. And not just money. He put his whole heart into this place.
No questions at all. Good night.
Owl looks as Sylvia goes to bed early. Sadly, shedding a tear as he's like, oh, she doesn't... No questions about me? Nothing at all? Is his heart under the floorboards? I'm going to say no, because we haven't been hearing any thumping from under the floorboards. Besides, as we clearly know, this is her uncle, so really, his heart is in here. I point at his chest. That's what happened to him, right? He broke the cardinal rule of potion making. He went out delving for his own ingredients. Should have just stuck to the counter on the cauldron and left the dangerous work to the professionals. Well, to be fair, I'm pretty certain he'd do differently, if he could. But you have to remember, Rafta was basically a ghost town when your uncle arrived here. There were fewer heroes around, which meant fewer resources, so even basic ingredients were costly. He had no choice but to go out and forage from time to time. Okay, it's totally the owl. Yeah, it's totally the owl after that. Yeah, his mistake wasn't how far he traveled. He wasn't content to just pluck magic mushrooms in the forest. No. He was too bold for that. Too ambitious. In fact, your uncle would not be happy with anything less than an expedition to Maven's Castle, the haunted, crumbling citadel that was once home to the Witch Queen herself. See, that just sounds super dangerous to me. Oh, indeed. Everyone knows Maven's Castle is a dangerous place. It's located at the heart of an irradiated disaster zone full of twisted creatures. But the greater the danger, the greater the loot.
Oh, so we'll just send Mint there when she levels up higher. Okay.
So Oswald was hoping to find some kind of edge out there? A way to make his potions stand out. That's right. It was a desperate decision made under great distress. But if you think about it, it was a rather daring plan. You know, your uncle, he blazed a trail into the poisoned heart of this perilous land. Bolstered by potions of his own making, he overcame a series of dangers, fighting, sneaking, and bribing his way to this cursed sanctuary of a tyrannical madwoman. At least we can assume that's what happened before he, died.
Could he still be out there somewhere? Maybe he's alive and waiting to be rescued.
Nope. He's dead. Definitely dead, Owl says, shielding his gaze from Sylvia. Super dead. Well, I guess if Helena's soul binding is as foolproof as you said it is, she would know if he were alive. Well, it's a shame. I was little when he moved here, so I never knew him. Not really.
But he remembered every birthday. He bought me my first easy-make cauldron, actually.
I always sort of felt like I was following in his footsteps. Now more than ever, I mean, here you are. You remind me of him, you know? Yeah, I'm sure all the pall of gloom and doom hanging over my head makes for a striking resemblance. What? I meant that as a compliment. Uncle fakes death, lets Sylvia takes on his whole debt, watches her get sent to the mines. Just letting her deal with it. He's trying to make himself feel better about what he's doing too by being like, no, but I'm here helping her out. It's fine, it's fine. It's not fine, Oswald. Health potion, fire tonic, mana potion. One day, we'll get that L potion. Now that the shop is up and running, you might think you know what to expect. But customers will find new ways to keep you on your toes. You'll probably have some of them ask to place a custom order soon. Oh, like when I would order 24 donuts in advance? Or an ice cream cake? Or both?
Copperpot? I thought you were supposed to be a penguin, not an owl.
Oswald Copperpot. This is like another layer of a reference. Looking over at him, Oswald Copperpot, penguin, that's a bird. Owl, that's a bird. Oswald, owls, Wald. It all ties together. But hello there, fear breather. Hey, welcome. Memes all the way down. Man, I miss having disposable income. Focus, would you? Because this would help with your cash flow concerns. Custom orders allow a customer to submit a request for a specific combination of potions. But you have a choice as to whether or not you'll take on the job. Accepting the request gives you an opportunity to sell multiple potions at once, as well as giving you time to gather whatever ingredients you need for the brew. Sounds smart to me. I'll see what people come up with and go from there. Excellent. Now if only I could stop thinking about donuts. I mentioned donuts and then he's like, oh my god, I want one now too.
Events, we've got Spa Days, Forest Temple Harvest Festival. Spa Days, fungus costing more, mineral costing less.
Forest Temple, increasing value for HP potions. And the Enchanted Forest has stronger monsters and better loot. Time to go to the forest again. And then the Harvest Festival is increasing in customers. Haggle customers will start with a sympathy debuff. Debuff? Increased value for basic potions as well. Start the day. We're 5 days out from a competition. Well, guess what? Halfway through the days, as he's strongly recommending at least common with a minimum 3 stars. I know, upgrade shop, upgrade equipment. Can't really do either, but guess what? I save. Slot 1, right there. 3.5 hours played, meaning that we're past 4-hour mark on stream, meaning it's time to end the stream. Meeting, obviously, the most important character, Mint, right off the bat. Who cares about anyone else? I want my excited girl who just wants to support everybody. She's the best. Number one. Chat. Thank you, everybody, for coming on by to watch. Thank you for the bits today. And yeah, just bits. All right. Thanks for everybody for watching. Always love having people come out, hang around, give little finger waggles and jump up and down. Oh, and as War Void claps too. Hi, hello. All right. Chet, I'll see you later. See you next time. As, let's see, as I'm peeking at who to raid. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Where's my 2 goodbyes? Emily! Goodbye number 2! Emily! Emily! Bye! Bye, Emily, bye! Wait, just Cat here? Yeah, sorry, Slug Nugs. This is the stream ending. I panic! I slammed the closed option on the stream! Ah!